um,
What
fuck,
in the hell are you doing?
fuck my butterscotch butthole. Anyways, Greens want to know. Welcome back to the network, exclusively here on the Film Reviews channel. And folks, you know exactly what this program is. I don't need to explain. I don't need to announce it. I don't need to say what the hell the episode name is, because the episode title is literally right there in the description. It's literally right there. I mean, you all know what the fuck we're talking about. You know who we all are. All that other shit, you know what I'm going to say? I mean, the only thing I can say is just what our topics are, blah, 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 blah. Just the same old bullshit you get every Sunday. So, fuck this. I'm out here. Good night.
You notice that the show just got a whole lot better? Nope, never mind.
I'm self-aware the show got better since I left. I'm back from retirement. So, anyways, my 1 second retirement there. But anyways, greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the network, exclusively here on the Film Reviews channel. And you know what it is. It is your time for your favorite Sunday telephonic running program where we discuss about films and the whole movie realm. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I am your host, the guy who wears the same fucking shirt in almost every single video that you see on this channel, along with Tubbalard, along with the retarded one, and so on and so forth. So you all know who we are and all that bullcrap.
You fucking call me retarded? You fucking call me retarded, eh?
Uh-huh.
Now I'll show you retarded once I fly over to New York, and once I give you a grade A ass whooping.
Meet me in the alleyway. But anyways, folks, this is Flicks with the Dicks, episode number 39 for you all. Yes, 39. We're literally at the voyage of concluding the 30s now, and we're going to be entering the 40s pretty soon.
The 40s?
Whoopty freaking do. So this is that episode. Now, no guests this time because I just want us to do a basic, fun episode and all that other bullshit.
I approve, Tom.
A basic, fun, bullshit episode that you all know and love. Blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, episode number 39, whoop-de-doo. So, as for what I'm going to be presenting for you all, here is what I got. Now, I don't really have a lot of topics, but I'm going to say anyway. We got some updates on the new James Bond film of who's going to be directing it. Then I got at least 3 lists I'm going to be going over. I got the top 10 greatest actors of all time. I'm going to go over the 50 to the 11 anyway. Why not? And try and keep that wrapped up. I got, thanks to Mr. Alex Meyer, I'm going to have a wiener for her lunch later. So from there, we're going to go over the top 10 worst movies to get Oscar nominated. And top 10 great movies with no Oscar nominated and nominations.
You gassy, nasty, septic tank, belly full sumbitch. What the hell is wrong with you? You fucking fart so much. Your ass is like a damn rain frog. Oh, what a coincidence.
But yeah, as for what I said, we got the new update about the James Bond film of our director who's gonna be doing it. We got the top 10 greatest actors. I'm going to go from 50 to 11 anyway. I'm going to try and keep that wrapped up.
I hope since he's involved, I hope in the end James Bond will dance to an Indian song.
Probably, yeah.
You better make it rain.
Then from Mr. Alex Meyer, I'm going to have a wiener for dinner.
How many goddamn topics do you have? Holy, you say you didn't have that many topics.
I was repeating them. So we got the top 10 worst movies getting Oscar nominated, 10 great films getting with no Oscar nominations. It doesn't surprise me. It's all involving the Oscars. So from there, that's that. And that's my last topic I'm going to be going over. I got another Mr. Garrison's Hollywood stories. And for this, I'm going to be going over the accidental death of Miss Martha Mansfield, of how she passed away on a movie set.
I thought you were going to go over a different one.
That is next episode. Now, as for next episode, just to get it right off the bat, since some of you folks don't know, some of these people I'm talking about, the reason why I bring up some folks that, folks aren't aware of or know, because you know me, I like to educate the people. I like to educate,
Yeah, but here's the problem. People don't
hopefully gain some interest. I mean, if not, then that's okay. If they do, then all right. But I'm just doing my best to present these topics, rain
Yes,
down
yes,
speculation.
Mr. Gabriel.
So as for this is the last one where about a story where people don't even know. And as for the next one I'm going to be going over, I'm going to be going to a story that a lot of folks are a lot more aware of. The incident that happened on the set of The Crow.
Oh, where's Double Nine? I gotta get his ass on here next week.
I will be going over that next week on episode number 40 for the Hollywood Stories of Mr. Garrison, the whole incident on the set of The Crow. So I'm going to shut the fuck up now and let these guys do their
Shut
thing.
up. Hush your ass.
You don't have to be so mean.
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Brady Boo. Oh, that's just tells me one thing. You're good at sucking at something.
Smoking's bad for you, all right?
Well, he already looks like a gorilla. It's not like it's going to do him any more harm.
Nah, dude. Brett's far from looking like a gorilla.
No, did you know he worked with The Rock? He's in the latest movie called Rampage.
Yeah, I know another guy who worked with him as well.
Great
his
insight.
His name is Doug Jones.
Doug Jones.
Shape of Water, the fucking creature.
Well, Doug Jones has worked with Guillermo del Toro before. He worked with him in Hellboy and a couple other things, yeah.
Wait, I thought I was Michael Shannon. Now I'm fucking Guillermo del Toro?
No, you're Michael Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Christ, stay on my team. Anyways, folks, how you doing? I'm Super Fan 3. And I got some topics to go over. I got some Blu-rays.
More
And
Blu-rays.
I got a few lists from tasteofcinema.com.
Oh, the wonderful world of cinema. Taste, or bad aftertaste of cinema, since their lists are so fucking glorious. Yep. Is it my turn?
No.
Yeah, it's your turn, mate. It's your turn, mate.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Gary, asshole. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 39 of Flicks with the Dicks. Introducing the young, yes, that's Mr. Garrison. Brady Boo, Super Mario Fan 03. Where's that? Oh, what level? 4? 5-4?
I'm on
5-4?
5-4. I'm on 5-4. I might have to restart it just to get to the fucking pipe.
Well, at least, unlike the first game, and this one, if you get a game over, you just start on the world you're on, not all over. Okay, no worries, Jose. And yours truly, Wilbur J. Money. Here is what I have to offer for this week's episode. Mind you, yes, I got the weekend box office. I got some film reviews. Yes, I caught up with some movies. I got to get my ass in gear. Gary, I would love for you to join me on this one. The best movie soundtracks of the decade so far.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I got a film review myself, which I want you to join me in as well.
Okie dokie. Yes, the best movie soundtracks. Watch-Mojo's best one tracking shot action sequences. This was an interesting list.
I love tracking shots. It's my favorite style of cinematography.
It's like amazing direction because everything you cannot fuck up.
You know what's an example of a great tracking shot? The pie scene from Ghost Story, the pie scene. That's a great tracking shot.
Script was well scripted.
I said tracking shot, you motherfucker.
She eats a motherfucking pie for 8 minutes, and then she throws up.
Yeah, I can't believe they're able to hold that shot for 8 minutes. That's incredible, I must say.
Yeah.
While a guy looking like a fucking creep-ass Charlie Brown Halloween special wannabe.
Again, holding that shot for 8 minutes. You gotta give him credit for that, mate.
You know what? Someone did it better. His name is Alfonso Cuarón. We'll get to that. The Academy Awards and the Razzie Awards. I'll let Brett handle the Academy Awards and the Razzies.
I'm just gonna say this, guys. I only got 5 wrong. Yay.
I'll let him do that because he didn't get that much time, unfortunately, because last week his battery ran out. And the Network Film Awards and my main topic. A little film discussion, theories, and going over the trailer of my most anticipated film in years. I have never been looking forward to any entertainment prop, I guess you could say, since Grand Theft Auto 5.
Are you talking about the block? Are you talking about blockers?
John fucking Cena. Having said that, let's begin. Oh, Il Bottle Studio says, Brett, you got beautiful eyes.
I do, mate.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mr. Gapper, I guess I'm going first.
I'll be going first. I mean, you'll be going first.
I'll
I'll go
be going
second.
first, asshole. I went first.
I fucking
You went first last time.
fucking fixed. I said you'll go first. I'll go second. You'll go last. Who's on first? What's on second?
Wait, I go
I don't give a
last.
fuck's on third.
I go last, you dipshit.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't give a fuck's on third.
I hit a home run, so you lose. Okay.
Heads I win, tails you lose. Fuck you. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's go over some weekend box office, shall we? The weekend box office brought to you by thenumbers.com. Why thenumbers.com? Because fuck Box Office Mojo. Since thenumbers.com gives you the most precise, accurate, and reliable I hear feedback. Reliable numbers in terms of box office. Here we go. Wait, has anyone told you and Gary act like an old married couple? Yep. When I met Gary, he hated me within the first 10 minutes.
3.
Oh, 3 minutes. I'm sorry. So let's go over the new releases. Shit. God damn it. Okay. 7 Days and Etebi. It was only released in 838 theaters. It was a limited release. It came in 13th places from Focus Features, making $1.628 million. The next one is Love, Simon. Austin actually saw that. He said it was a really good movie. From 20th Century Fox, made almost $11.5 million. It's in 2,400 theaters. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was the top. That is number 5. I'm surprised. I thought it was number 6. Sorry for saying that. Number 4 is A Wrinkle in Time, more like a wrinkle. Wait, but you have your my beauty. She'll be here soon. I think she had to do some errands and whatnot, but she'll be here eventually. Austin, yes, she is a redhead. You stay the fuck away. Here we go. A Wrinkle in My Balls from Walt Disney did $16.5 million. It was a 50% drop from last week, still in 3,980 theaters with an overall gross of $61 million. Number 3 is I Can Only Imagine. Yep, I Can Only Imagine. Yeah, that's right, Jose. Yeah, I Can Only Imagine Gary with a hot 8. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I can't imagine that because it already happened. Now I got nothing to go up on.
I miss her though.
No. Get Mr. Gabback. No, Mr. Gabback. No. No. I'm going Shia LaBeouf right now. No, Shia LaBeouf. No. What? You ugly beaver. Corn dog. Okay.
Fuck corn dogs.
You get the fuck out of here. They're delicious. Asshole.
Now.
I Can Only Imagine from Roadside Attractions generated $17 million. It's in 1,600, a little over 1,600 theaters. Just do it. Yeah, I will if there's a fleshlight in front of me. And it made over $10,000 per theater. Not too bad, but I'm not sure what the budget was. Coming in at number 2. Wait. What? Wait. Scoopsy Potatoes? Oh.
Who said that?
Billy Robinson. Who else fucking say that? Scoopsy Potatoes. God damn it. Coming in second place is Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider starring Alicia Vikander, who is she's cute as a button, man. Generated $23.4 million. It's in 3,854 theaters. Not too bad. I'm not sure what the box office budget is on this thing. The overall film budget. Number 1 for the 5th week in a row, Black Panther. Generated, and it's only a 34% drop. Really good. Generated
I'm surprised That movie is getting a big Oscar push, not just technical awards.
Well, I'm going to get to that. Generating $27 million, and it's still in 3,800 and over 3,800 theaters, and it has surpassed the $600 million mark domestically. Wow. And so that will do it. Wait, I even said that mother was going to suck and Romy was going to, hey, I was right. No, I'm already surpassed mother, man. Like I said, go to Alexander the Great's Best and Worst, or go to episode 25. That's pretty much where it's said and done. So there you have the weekend box of it. And speaking of Black Panther, let's go over some movie reviews, shall we? The first review is, hey, Count Victor, what's up, buddy?
Let's go over the big one first that we don't like.
All right, I'm gonna get my.
Well, there's two of them. Mr.
The big one. The big one.
Anal domination.
Yeah, we are the nation of anal domination.
Okay, folks. Now, I finally got to see Annihilation. Of course, Annihilation is from director Alex Garland, who brought you Ex Machina, a very good movie, by the way. And Answer 24/7 that I thought was really good, believe it or not.
By the way, my review is on the way of 200 views, even though it's got like 104, it's got like 100 and something on my Annihilation review. But hey, I do appreciate the disses that it's been getting.
It's like I said, man, you're just it's like what Movie Freak 2000 says, wait, Penis Mother is such a great movie. I just don't get the hate. Here comes the fucking trolls. Oh, fuck. Okay, Movie Freak and Penis Man. Okay, obviously Penis Man is a fucking troll, so fuck you. And people say hates every film by A24. No, there's a great handful. Like I said, Ex Machina, The Room to a certain extent, The Disaster Artist, Lock, Spectacular now. So, okay, first review, Annihilation. Annihilation is by Alex Garland and stars Natalie Portman, where her husband goes into this thing called the Shimmer. It's basically like this huge, like artificial intelligent type sphere that's been spreading like wildfire, in terms of mass. And people who go in it never come out the same person or are practically dead. So what the fuck was that?
What?
You didn't hear this? Like, God,
that was a burp.
You are one gassy fucker today.
And when is it that I'm not?
Barlow says I get hate all the time. So do I. It's called Blade Runner. Okay. Yeah, that was Gary's nasty ass. Now, so they sent in a female group to investigate and see what happened. Now, before the movie came out, I made a prediction just by looking at the overall presentation of the film. I said, this is what it's going to be like. Critics were going to fucking love this movie. Yet audiences are going to be polarizing. Some will love it. Some will fucking hate it. And Movie Freak 2000. And basically, when I was watching this movie, Gary and I fell on the hate side because this movie is fucking awful. This movie is awful. Where to begin with this movie? First of all, I'll name off the biggest problem. Not since Blade Runner 2049 have I seen a movie this ungodly fucking boring. It was so slow. Very little to nothing happens in this movie. And what the fuck? Why do you look like Nosferatu?
When is it that he's...
It's pronounced Igor. And here's another thing. Every character is beyond fucking just either I won't say unrelatable, just not engaging, not entertaining, and why should I
Lifeless.
give a fuck? Lifeless, except for one character who is arguably the worst character in the movie. However, let me just say this here. This movie is 2 hours long. It felt like it was a 3.5 hour fucking movie.
Yeah, this film did feel like an eternity.
And there is one scene in the movie that had my attention.
Problem is, the character did it to themselves, so...
Well, no. The character did it to the others that led to this one scene around the 70-minute mark. And, wait, is Annihilation more boring than a ghost story? No, I think Ghost Story is way worse. And then you got, oh shit, what's her name? Jennifer Jason Leigh as the psychologist. You could not ask for a more lame, dull, just forgettable cardboard character. It's just like she don't give. I can understand. There's a reason why, but that's not a reason for me to not fucking care for the character, because I didn't give two shits about her or anybody in this fucking movie.
Speaking of that, all the actresses who was in this film, especially in a lot of the quote-unquote major scenes, keep that in mind, they all looked like they didn't give a shit whatsoever. They didn't even look like they wanted to be in the film whatsoever.
Except for one character who is the worst. Now, Gina Rodriguez. She is the most annoying and the stupidest fucking character in the movie.
She was pretty bad.
Bad is an understatement. She spews out lines of dialogue that left me scratching my head thinking, wait, what? It's at the 46-minute mark after they get done watching a video on a camera. And she says these lines, I can't give it away. She says these lines where I'm thinking to myself, how fucking dumb are you? And then she does something at the 70-minute mark that makes me think, you are beyond fucking retarded, and I didn't give a shit if any character lived or died. I really didn't. And then we get to the third act of the movie, which is the biggest pretentious clusterfuck I've seen in a while. Oh my God. The only good thing I want to say more, but I can't due to spoilers. However, Joseph Norris, do you know who I am? Are you related to Chuck Norris? I don't know. The movie is beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's awe-inspiring. It's just like, wow, you know. However, good looks in a film cannot lead a movie. It's like, yeah, see that Ferrari? See that Ferrari Testarossa right there? It looks gorgeous, right? But guess what? You can't fucking drive it. That's pretty much this movie.
Yeah, good looks can only go so far in anything.
This movie was a complete waste of my fucking time. It was so long. It was so tedious, forgettable. The third act was so goddamn pretentious. It was so...
You're missing one of the major elements about this film that I should probably say anyway, because now in any film, what is the main aspect for any film that's supposed to not only add up but execute really well for any type of film?
Does it make sense within its own structure, basically?
Well, I was going to say, it has, out of anything that it comes with any film at all, it's the story. A story has to, be executed perfectly to make a film, memorable and all that stuff. Now, with this particular film right here, there was so many scenes in this film that kept going to present, flashback, into another scene that doesn't add up to nothing whatsoever. I mean, this whole entire story, so I literally had to look up this plot. I mean, I didn't look it up before, but I had to look up this somewhat plot, and here is what I said in my Chris Stuckman analysis. Getting to my review, it says, getting to my review, you're telling me this movie is about a woman who goes off with a bunch of different women who's got a high education, different majors of science. They all go on a voyage to figure out how their world turned into this so-called disaster zone they're living in.
The shimmer.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, a plot. You got women, different backgrounds of science, trying to go out, figure out how this happened, finding clues. Good to know. But problem was about this movie is that it just kept jumping around back and forth.
Oh my god!
How many constant times
You
where it doesn't lead up to nothing? I mean, nothing was visually shown of how these things happen. Okay, and
I
any.
was gonna say, Black Panther did that to perfection, though.
Oh yeah.
I'll get to Black Panther a little bit. Go on, Gary.
In any film that involves sci-fi or thriller, I love the 5 W's. If you want to know what the 5 W's are, I'll acknowledge you. Who, what, where, when, and why. Those are the 5 major elements. Those are the 5 W's I love seeing in any thriller or sci-fi film. Why?
Especially sci-fi.
Because that's what helps build up a sci-fi film in general. But for this, or a mystery film, crime film, whatever. I mean, Shutter Island, name one of the major ones in recent memory that added the 5 W's.
There's explicit detail to its story and the 5 W's. Yes. Here there isn't.
Nothing. The 5 W's wasn't explained. Again, nothing added up to anything in this whole entire film that made zero sense at all. And thing is that I would like someone at least trying to explain to me what it was that the film was trying to go for. It wasn't visually showcased at all.
Here's what I'm going to have to say. When I did my written review, the first thing I said was this. Take note. I look at this film like I look at every single film. Face value. I don't go by I don't go by metaphors or hidden messages or none of that bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not that type of person. Okay? Now, Brett does it, but there's a reason why Brett does it. At least when he explained himself, he did. At least with him, it made absolute sense. Why do you think we have him on the show?
He sucks.
Yep. Hey, that's a good thing, man. Yep, he's absolute shit. Means that he's great. He's the shit, not absolute. Yeah, he's the shit, my motherfucker, man. Okay, you look like one of the fucking cavemen from Early Man.
You know what he says? He says, "Ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka."
So he's coming, carrying a club in the wheel. So overall, the more I think about this movie, the more I fucking hate it.
For me personally, I mean, if you saw the review, I gave it a 1 because the visuals and the cinematography was the only redeeming thing. It's a beautiful looking film, but the story's the main thing.
0.5 out of 5. The most overrated film I've seen since Blade Runner 2049. Fucking hated this movie. But it's like I said, this movie is polarizing. Some will love it, some will hate it. So just take that into consideration. Okay, I did try to see Early Man, but the problem is the audio wasn't very clear. It's actually kind of shitty, so I'm just going to wait for a better quality. You see fucktard? You're full of shit. Of course MC Tempo would say that. Okay, my next review is The Commuter. The Commuter is, think of it as nonstop on a subway train.
That was The Commuter was actually my first film of this year that I saw, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was actually not bad from when I saw it. I thought it was actually a lot of fun.
Okay, here are my, overall, I have mixed reactions. Now, Liam Neeson, he's awesome. You can't go wrong with Liam Neeson. And, him trying to figure out, who did it and where is this thing going to. But just like with Nonstop, there are some sequences that are just fucking ridiculous. I mean, like over the top to you, you're just like, oh, come on, give me a fucking break, man. And there are some sequences involving characters that say such, like, I'm just like, wait, what did he say? Like, one of them is one of the characters who works on the train or the subway train, and he says he's probably the worst character in the movie because there's some pretty bad lines of dialogue. But what carries this film is Liam Neeson and his overall stride to figure out what's what, the who, what, when, where. It
was not just him. I thought Vera Farmiga did an alright job.
Oh, the problem is she's barely in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, she was mostly an audio type of thing.
She's mostly audio. Now, here's the thing, though.
I can't go against it, though. I really can't.
Okay, now, wait. In my opinion, was pretty... Nonstop, okay, it's like I said, it's like Nonstop until towards some parts at the end where I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Seriously? And another thing is, if I don't know how these people weren't able to find out who the person was themselves if they have so much power and eyes everywhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was another thing I'm trying to think, like, why do they need this guy if they have so much power, you know? But it does have some fun factor. It does have an engaging, it's like an engaging thriller to some extent. I have a mixed reaction. So 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, that is twice Vera Farmiga is in a spy related film on a train.
I gave the movie a solid 3. I mean, it was passable for my case. It was actually a lot of fun.
Oh, the latest Taken movies, yeah, they were pretty bad. And now comes...
He said he had it on Blu-ray, but go ahead.
Of course. And now comes a movie I saw not too long ago in IMAX, and once again, Ryan Coogler, you are the fucking man, dude. And he goes from Fruitvale Station, an amazing independent film. Movie Freak. It's getting kind of fucking old. He goes from an amazing movie like Fruitvale Station about the true life and what happened to Michael B. Jordan's character. So heartbreaking, so emotional, but so good. And then he does one of the best sports movies of this generation and the second best in the Rocky series, Creed. And then he does Black Panther. And he's also teaming up with Michael B. Jordan. All I got to say is this. Hey, pretentious douchebag cinephile assholes. Hey, film Twitter. Suck on my fucking nuts and lick my asshole, because this shit was fucking no, it wasn't incredible. This was phenomenal. This is another reason why Marvel Studios is one of the best film studios working today. First of all, I don't even know where to begin with this. I'll start with this. I'm gonna kind of go by my review in a way. What makes this movie so good is that nearly everything about this movie is presented with such high standards, high quality, and the highest regard. Outstanding acting. It's got riveting storytelling that does, goes back and forth a little bit, but it all accumulates and makes perfect sense. So much heartfelt emotion and drama to this. I was very surprised. The humor and cleverness was perfect. It was so well timed, and there were some scenes where I was just cracking up. The action set pieces, man. After seeing this, I can see Ryan Coogler directing Star Wars. I want to see him do a Star Wars movie.
As long as Michael B. Jordan plays someone.
Okay, and speaking of Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler, they're the next Leo and Scorsese.
Don't you mean De Niro and Scorsese? Because that happened first, before Leo.
Well,
don't you mean De Niro?
I say Leo because Scorsese worked with Leo when, for a while, especially at a younger age, back with Gangs of New York back in 2000. And I hope they still, because these two guys are like a perfect bond, just like James Cameron and Sigourney Weaver or Arnold Schwarzenegger or Robert Rodriguez and Antonio Banderas,
And don't forget Alfred Hitchcock and Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart. That's another great one. This is the next great duo. I hope they continue to make movies. Now, also, let me continue more. The visuals in this movie. Hey, anal domination. Sorry, you just got ass fucked by Black Panther, because this movie is gorgeous. And I saw this in the IMAX theater, and it was this beautiful spectacle eye candy. It looks terrific. And Industrial Light and Magic, you are the best visual effects artist working today. What was the other ones? The soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing, because it fits with the overall tone and atmosphere of this movie, which is because it's set in Watunga. It's this African country, and just like with Moana, it showcases that not only in beautiful, like huge scope, but it pays homage and respect to the culture as well. So it was handled extremely well. It's got a constant pace, especially for a movie that's over 2 hours and some minutes long. Exactly, Danny. It felt like you were in a completely different world. No, I disagree, MC Deadpool. The visuals in this movie is just outstanding, especially the scene where Black Panther goes to the other world. My jaw dropped. And what else is there? Also, what makes this movie so good is the villains. Man, these are near the top of the list of some of the best villains, not only in the MCU, but in superhero films in general, in which there's two villains. One's played by
Andy Serkis.
Wait, the third act is what I want to start. I hated the visuals. Couldn't disagree with you anymore, Jackson. One of them was played by Andy Serkis, who is a riot in this movie. I love fucking Andy Serkis. Man, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. To me, he's the best actor working today without an Academy Award. Yes, mocap is a fucking performance. God damn it. Also, Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. He was fucking awesome. Why? Because the best type of villains are the ones where they don't where you can see where they're coming from, and you can see there's some sort of humanity in him, but it was ruined because of something that happened, and their determination you cannot disagree with. You can see where they're coming from, and that is what makes the best villains. And Killmonger is a fucking textbook example. Oh man, and also after seeing it's my beauty. Hello, my future wife. That's right, guys. You stay the fuck away. Also the cameo. All I gotta say is the cameo had me dying laughing. And Ryan Coogler does this one action sequence that takes place in a casino, and it was one take. I was like, how the fuck did he do that?
So wait, so this is so how do you which Ryan Coogler one take is your favorite? The boxing match from Creed or the casino
this
fight?
one. No, this one. Because with the boxing match, I can understand how he did it. With this one, I don't know how he did it. Especially with what happens. I was just like, holy shit. Killmonger. I'm sorry. Did I say Killmonger? I'm sorry. Killmonger. Yeah, write that one down. Oh my God. And then it's the casino scene followed by this amazing chase sequence that left my jaw drop. And it adds so much layer to the MCU leading up to Infinity War. Because Black Panther plays a huge... Hey, Ryan Johnson, take some... Oh, because Infinity War... This makes an important statement leading up to Infinity War. I applaud this movie. This is an A+. This is a brilliant fucking movie. And the after credit sequence are, yeah, my bad, Killmonger. They are these two post credit sequence. No spoilers in the chat, please. The first one, I was just like, oh, nice, Killmonger. God damn it. And the second one, the one after all the credits. What?
By the way, I don't mean to cut you off, but for anybody who tries to spoil the movie in the chat, the comments will be hidden. Not the user, but the comments will be removed.
Wait. The MCU is why we can't have nice things? Fucking really? You make no sense.
Oh, I think it's because after every MCU film comes out and it's critically acclaimed, I know people will hate it.
Well, yeah, they always get the Frozen treatment. Why? Mostly from PDCAs. And then, yeah, even though it has like a 97% rating, and the one post-credit sequence after the movie is over is one of the most important ones. Don't worry, I'm watching the chat. I'm watching it. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, make sure no one doesn't fuck. Now there's a guy named Joe. Now, It involves a character. I'm not going to release any spoilers, but let's just say I cannot. I know MC Deadpool. I know. But like I said, they're just giving us attention. Yeah, A+, 5 out of 5. I couldn't fucking praise this movie. Can I spoil something? Well, it better be nice, not naughty. So, having said that, let me go over some of my. What time is it? When did I start, Gary? Just wanted to keep things in check.
About 5:40. About 5:43.
Okay, so I've been going for like 25 minutes. I just burped. The second, yes, it's extremely important, Count Victor. I agree. It's like hey, what's up, Double M? I'm just keeping an eye on the chat, make sure no one doesn't being a fucking retard or an asshole or dickhead or douchebag. Okay, here's a list from Watch-Mojo. The top 10 one tracking shot action sequences. Here we go. Now, last time I checked, I didn't know if it had any honorable mentions, but I just wrote down what I thought was honorable mentions since they mentioned it in the video, but it wasn't on the top 10. Here we go. Number 10, the Avengers Assemble sequence from the Avengers 2012. This is where like Iron Man comes down and he uses Captain America's shield and he goes flying up to the building, and then you can see Hawkeye taking out people with a bow, and it's like one complete sequence. Really cool. Old Boy has to be on here. Do you recognize my last name? Yeah, it should say jerk off. God damn it, Super Mario fan. God damn it, Brett.
What?
Hint, my nephew hates you. Hold on for a second. You know why he hates me? Because he did this to himself. He did this to himself. And if you don't believe me, I can show you all the articles and all of the texts that he sent to me and all the things that he tried to make me out as.
Wait. Is that a troll account or is that really his uncle?
I don't know. You keep seeing his uncle. I was just like, hey, if he wants to, hey, how about this? Talk to me on Facebook. And then we'll get there. Don't waste my fucking time here. Talk to me on Facebook after the show's over, and then we'll see where it goes. Okay. Number 9, Adonis in the ring from Creed. This is the one tracking shot boxing match from Creed, directed by, you heard his feelings. Okay. Obviously, okay, I'm just going to put him in a fucking timeout for the time being. There you go. Put on your dunce cap and look in the fucking corner. Here we go. Number 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 7 is a TV show, so I'm just gonna skip it. Number 6, the subway crawl from Hannah.
Joe Wright. I always love his one takes.
And Hannah was a really good movie, by the way. Next one. Oh, I think this is John. Hey, Gary. John Woo film. I'm sorry. Creed is not an action movie. No, one tracking action scenes. There's a difference. Let's see. Number 5, the hospital shootout from Hard Boiled.
Oh yeah,
that was amazing. Next one, number 4. Okay, I'm glad they had this on this list. Number 4, Take Me to Church, Kingsman: The Secret Service.
There were cuts in that. What do you mean one take?
Well, no, there's some that were one take. Yes.
So that's kind of cheating there.
Well, this is Watch-Mojo. Don't kill the messenger. God damn it.
Yeah, I know, but Watch-Mojo is being cheating here. I mean that there are plenty of cuts that they keep cutting like outside the church. You know, if you're going by one take, it should be like a complete one take, no cuts at all. So that's fucking cheating. I don't know what Watch-Mojo is thinking.
Okay, number 3, you'll like this one, Brett. First Person Slaughter, The Revenant.
That was a great climax. I love that scene so much.
I thought they should put the bear on here instead.
Even though the bear was more intense, that climax was heart-pounding when I first saw the movie.
Oh, I think it's one of the best sequences of the decade. Number 2, I thought this was going to be number 1. Children of Men. The fucking was it the Battlefield, the one that's like 8 minutes long. That if you've never seen Children of Men, Go see it. It is a great sci-fi film. Alfonso Cuarón is fucking awesome.
That car scene is terrific. That car scene was terrific.
Look in the chat because let's just keep going, but just look in the chat anyway on the Hangout.
Oh, okay, no worries. So, and here were some of the honorable mentions: Snake Eyes, the intro, Atomic Blonde, the stairway fight, and this one I cannot believe it did not make the top 10. Tony Jaa in The Protector when he's going up that huge like mall or some type area, and he's like beating shit out of people left and right. It was like 4.5 minutes. It was incredible. Now, number one. What do you think number one is?
Okay. Okay. Just let me take a guess. What number one is? Okay. It's an action scene. It's an action scene done in one take. Okay. Is it Gravity?
It's not Gravity. Okay. Number one. When I tell you, you're gonna be like, I can see why they put it number one. Number one, the hallway attack from the original Old Boy.
Well, I never seen Old Boy.
Oh, you need to see the original. The remake, it was okay, but the original is so good. And there's this fight sequence where he's like going up against like 20 plus people, and he has a hammer. It's one tracking shot. I saw it, Gary, and it was fucking crazy. It was like realistic too.
You use a lawnmower instead.
Yeah. So there you have that top 10 list. Now, let me see. I've been going for half an hour. Best movie soundtracks of the past 8 years. Mr. Garrett, would you like to join me, boo?
If it's anything involving music, of course.
It is music. It's called soundtracks, you dumb shit.
Well, of course. Something that's in my league.
Okay.
If you can't really hear me well, I'm eating some cereal.
Well, just turn it down just a little bit so you don't sound like you're in a fucking air vent. Gary!
Go ahead. What's the first one?
Oh, my God. Okay, here's some of the ones I have listed down. Now, I think this is one of the most overrated films I've ever seen in my life, but I cannot ignore the soundtrack. Drive.
Oh, Drive is. I have it on Blu-ray.
Would you quit fucking saying that? Jesus H. Joseph. Drive is pretty much Fast 5. If it's a slow, dull, lifeless fucking movie where all they do is stare.
Wrong, but they stare for a reason, though.
They stare. That's all they do is fucking stare. God damn it.
Yeah, they stare. They stare. Ryan Gosling staring them. That's his way of saying, you better not fuck with me. I'm watching you.
I can beat his ass, the fucking punk, dude. Give me a break.
Yeah, he's got a fucking crowbar. He's got a fucking hammer.
Well, I got a fucking tool shed full of everything.
You know, somebody say Drive.
I knew you.
Of course, mate. The goddamn record, mate.
Okay. Next one. Obviously, this is a gimme. Baby Driver. To me, this is the best soundtrack of the decade.
For me though, I think it's obvious what my soundtrack of the decade is, but
which is my next one, Atomic Blonde.
Actually, no, that's not my soundtrack of the decade.
Wow, that kind of puzzles me. Oh no, I'm sorry. Blade Runner, another good soundtrack. Yeah, if you want to go to sleep. He's Ryan.
How does that puzzle you?
The only time he was a badass was in The Place Beyond the Pines.
How does that puzzle you about Atomic Blonde? It's one of my favorite soundtracks, but
okay, good. Because you know why? I was just fucking with you. Next one is Sing Street. Payback's a motherfucker, ain't it, bitch? You like that, didn't you? Sing Street. Hey, La La Land. Sing Street did it better. Okay.
No, they're both on par.
Bullshit.
Should have won best.
They're both on par, Mike.
That should have fucking won best song. Yeah, easily.
I'm surprised it wasn't on because John Carney films are usually nominated for best song.
Why are you talking like a English guy?
Australia, you motherfucking white.
Danny Z speaks better Australian than you. Oh, wait. wait, because he is from there.
Yeah, he is Australian.
I don't have to be from Australia to speak.
He's Ryan
Australia.
motherfucking God. Yeah, you know what he'll do? He'll just stare at me and I'll just deck him in the face and down he goes, the MC.
All right, what's the next soundtrack?
Next one, Guardians of the Galaxy. The first one.
Oh yeah.
That's a good soundtrack.
Good, my ass, it's great. Next one, I think you'll like this one. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
That's another good soundtrack.
Where's where's a certain movie that came out in 2013 that had a terrific soundtrack should be on there?
What's it called?
I don't know. I'll give you a hint. It's by the most short-tempered director in existence.
Oh, that asshole.
I'm waiting for that movie to show up.
American Hustle, you mean?
Yeah, mate.
Overrated. Sorry. I think it's overrated. No. I've seen once Count Victor. That's really good, dude. John Carney, yeah. Next one, I just mentioned it. Black Panther. Black Panther. La La Land is better. The fuck it is. Goddamn bullshit. Next one, even though I think the movie sucks ass, it's oh my god, Billy Robinson just mentioned it. Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
The movie sucks ass, but the soundtrack is great. I have to give it that.
Music.
Next one, Tron Legacy.
I believe that group Daft Punk.
Speaking of which, I just want to say this. So Tron has been kicking my ass in Dream Drop Distance. Yet I can take down fucking Chernobog with only 3 hits. Chernobog, the Lord of Darkness from Fantasia, I can take him down 3 hits. Yet it took me a half an hour to defeat Tron.
Austin, the tripod Putnam. Hey, Austin, name off some of your favorite soundtracks from movies, and not fucking La La Land. Oh no! Don't you start with that stupid shit. No. Wait, the soundtrack is so forced? Yeah, like my dick up your butt.
What soundtrack is he talking about?
Tron Legacy, which is fucking awesome. I'm trying to think of another one because those are the Yep. Which one? God damn it, Austin. Hey Gary, how about some other ones? He mentioned American Hustle due to the time period where it took place.
You want to hear a couple ones? I'll give you one of the major ones. Whiplash. Whiplash had an amazing soundtrack.
Okay, hold on a second. Here's MC Deadpool. Chrissy's like, anal force. Here's the thing, MC Deadpool. No, that's a musical score, Austin. Here's the thing, though. Suicide Squad, yeah, the movie sucked, but the soundtrack, aside from the movie, was great. There's a difference.
Just like 50 Shades of Grey. Had a really
just
good
like,
my ass.
Or, what's the sequel to Saturday Night Fever?
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive. That movie is beyond awful, but the soundtrack is awesome.
Uh-huh.
See, there's a difference between the two. I'm trying to. Yeah, Whiplash is up there. Django Unchained is probably no. Oh yeah, Django Unchained. That's another great one. Those are most of the ones I can think of.
Now, as for any more that had a good soundtrack, let me see if I can help you out here. I think what about John Wick? I don't know. I had an alright soundtrack.
I'm trying to think what kind of songs. You know what? I can agree with that to a extent. The guest. Thank God I remember that. Wait, Drive It Like You Stole It. Damn, Skippy Count Victor. The Guest. That was Adam Wingard and Simon Barrett. Oh my God, that movie is not only awesome. The soundtrack works so well with it.
The score / music from Inception.
That's more of an original musical score by Hans Zimmer, but yeah, hold on, Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, that classic had a sequel that Sylvester Stallone directed. It was called Staying Alive, and it's one of the worst sequels ever.
Pretty bad.
Also, The Fighter had a great soundtrack, mate.
That's actually not bad. Oh wait,
Creed.
City of Stars, Aren't You Shining Just for Me?
Creed.
Yeah, it's
Skyfall.
Skyfall is. Well, it's made for the movie. I guess you could say that. Hans Zimmer is a god. God damn it.
Well, speaking of which,
Wait, hold on a
giant
second.
ball.
Wait, don't think you can get rid of me that easily. Hey, you want to see a magic trick? I'm going to make you disappear. Boop! Ta-da! All right. Moana, that's a great one. You could put Frozen under too for some. So those are some of the ones I can think of. Oh, by the way, Joe Blovo. That's his name. Joe Blovo. Say hi to me on Facebook. So, having said that, let's go over my main. Wait. What time did I start it, Gary?
You start at 5:43.
Okay, I got about 15 minutes. All right. Avengers: Infinity War. The latest trailer just came out. And just like the teaser, it is one of the greatest fucking trailers I've ever seen. Why? Because it makes me even more pumped up for this movie. It gives you more sequences that makes you give out theories as to what do you think is going to happen. And it makes you speculate. And I believe, I don't know how many views it has gotten. Let me check real quick. But within around its 24-hour cycle on Marvel Entertainment, the YouTube channel, I believe it has generated in one 24-hour period 22 million views. It's fucking crazy. And I'm trying to see where it's at right now. Let me see here. Marvel's no, that's the wait. I will get to that, Matt. I will get to that in a,
Wait,
in a
Victor,
very.
what do you mean you feel like Mountain Dew when watching the trailer? What the hell do you mean by that, mate?
Do. Okay, it's at 34 million fucking views within a 2.5 day span. And it deserves it because this trailer is incredible. Now, let's go over some number statistic and speculations, shall we?
Okay, I just want to speak of Infinity War. I want to talk about that poster. Something about that poster that really caught my attention. It's not the design of the poster, that's just great, but it's the cast list that got some part of the cast list. I'm seeing myself, wait, how come the word "and" is in front of Chris Pratt's name? Is there something about his character that's gonna happen in the movie? Why they when you see in a Marvel film when the word "and" is in front of their name, that means like something special, you know?
That's pretty clever, Danny boy. And well, because it's gonna have the Avengers, and I get well. Then again, look at the first Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Remember how it says and Andy Serkis?
Okay,
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick? Okay, Jacob, dude, you said that you are tired of this guy. Then if you're tired of him, then why do you keep bringing him up and talking and coming on my channel? I have to say first person for a second. Coming on my channel, not ending it, dude. Move on with your life. Please
Yeah.
continue, fat boy.
Okay, let's
Dude.
not block him. If he causes any shit, then we can block him. So he hasn't caused any
Hey,
shit.
buddy,
so far.
do you want me to fuck you so hard up the ass lovingly? Because you obviously have a passion for me because you cannot leave shit alone and you're always just pissing other people off. It's kind of ironic that you claim that I'm the worst person ever on the internet, yet I'm not some fucking schmuck who exposed a dead body for views.
Please continue, big boy. I got this.
Exactly. So please, yeah. Oh, wait, I believe I am jealous.
Go ahead, big boy. I'm sorry about that, folks.
Oh my god. Okay, now, anyways, I lost my train of thought here. Okay, Brett, you were saying
you were talking about Infinity War.
I know
Yeah,
that,
I
but
was about. Well, I was saying that.
oh,
we shouldn't
and
block
well,
him
because you know, it's like look at Andy Serkis. It said and Andy Serkis or with someone else, even though they're a big part of the story. Sometimes that happens. Hey,
Chris Pratt basically said that his role is basically a cameo in the movie.
Well, then again, this is okay. Even though it's part one, because it's like almost one film. They're two separate films in their own right. Exactly. So, made out with Tyler. Hey, all right, hello everybody. My name is Ocean Muscles. Let's go over some number statistics. Here we go. Avengers: Infinity War is going to involve 64 Marvel characters. And 30 of them are going to pair it together.
Nintendo 64 characters, you mean?
Yes, that's pretty clever. It concludes 22 heroes that we all know and love. 6
Mario, Link, Kirby,
Would you
Donkey
be
Kong.
quiet, Brett? 6 Infinity Stones. We will get to that in a little bit. The movie is the longest MCU film to date, 2 hours and 38 minutes. It is 10 years in the making with 18 MCU films. And let me go over something. Now, if this is true, now currently the highest budget of all time for a movie is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, which costs a reporting $397 million.
Okay. Hold on a second. I got this. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, I want to say this. I want some time with him. Okay. If you want me to treat with respect, treat others with respect. Don't instigate people and do not assume what they are. Just
like a masochist.
Let's not block him. Let's not block him because if he does cause any shit, then we can block him. He hasn't caused any shit. All right.
You know, you're just making. Yeah, I love how he says that I don't exist in this world, yet here he is.
This is kind of wasting time for the program, so I would please.
Gary, I got it. So, and if this is true about the MCU, both films together are going to cost $1 billion. Crazy. And here's the thing about Anthony Russo in an interview with Cinema Blend. This is what he said word for word. We'll say this. We like mature storytelling. We like dramatic storytelling. We like intense storytelling. I think we appreciate conflict and we appreciate stakes. And without stakes, there really isn't a lot of value to the story. And I think if you look at the Marvel Universe as a whole, as a story that has been told for 10 years, you can look at this as the climax.
Well, they are right. I mean, steaks are delicious.
God damn it, Brett. And the stakes will be higher in this movie than they've ever been times 10.
Wait. Are you saying that the stakes will be even more rarer than before? You can't go rare than.
Would you be quiet? Yes, characters. They say characters are going to die, and here is what I believe are going to be the ones. Now, first one, Iron Man. I think he is going to die in this movie.
Fuck's sakes, you know what? I know I'm tired of this. I much rather, maybe we should just go in blind, not thinking who's gonna die and who's gonna live. I think it's better.
I'm just speculation. I'm just speculating. We don't know if it's true or not.
I know. Even speculating could make me think so much about this. I just want to go in.
Well, that's why I love these trailers because it makes you. Well, I don't want to say makes you think, but it makes you have these like theories, like could this happen or could this happen? And with the trailer. Something, okay, if you haven't seen the trailer, just mute it for 5 seconds. Something happens to Captain America with Thanos that made my jaw drop. That's all I'm going to say. So, now, about the Infinity Stones. Now, the Infinity Stones, there are 6 of them, in which Thanos is trying to collect. And if he gets all 6 Infinity Stones on his gauntlet, he could do it with the snap of a fingers, just like that. Just like he did, just like he did in the comics. Because in the comics, he fucking killed everybody in the universe. He annihilated everybody. Do you think Thor will get a new hammer? You never know. You never know. He could be forging a new one. Now there are 6 stones. You got the Power Stone. The Power Stone and the Power Stone was shown in Guardians of the Galaxy. You got it was in the Terrasac, that blue cube that was shown many years ago with Hydra, and that's what Loki used in the first Avenger movie. And spoiler alert, he grabs that before he leaves Ragnarok. You remember that?
Get on the Hydra's back. Sorry,
and the other one is okay, there's a lot more. There's the Reality Stone that was shown in Thor: The Dark World. You have the Time Gem that is in the possession of Doctor Strange, and you got the Mind Gem, which was used in the scepter of Loki. It is now in the head of Vision. Have you noticed Wonder Woman will save them all. Have you noticed there is one gym that has not been mentioned or shown in any of the 18 films? And according to Wong, the guy working with Doctor Strange, in the monologue, this is the most significant and powerful stone out of them all. The Soul Stone. The Soul Stone allows you to pretty much, bring people back from the dead and connect with the spirit world. So, and there's been a lot of rumors as to where the hell is this soul gem. I keep calling them gems. It's the Soul Stone. No one knows where it's at. Some people say it's in Wakanda. Some people think that it's in Iron Man himself. That's also been a rumor about that. And some say it's on it has something to do with Titan, the moon Titan, because that plays a factor in this movie. So what I will say this is I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with Thanos, because I believe he's going to be the next great victim, greatest villain ever. This guy is fucking menacing. And if you don't know who Thanos is, he's one of the most powerful characters in Wakanda, in the Marvel Universe. The only person I can think of who can probably match him is Doctor Doom. But you all saw how they treated his character. And there was a poll tape. Now, I want to go over one more thing.
And now all the Avengers are about to avenge Harvey Milk by killing him.
That is a great reference. If you don't give Brett a hand job, you get the fuck out of here. That is genius. Yeah, and you know what? Really? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so basically, the story with Thanos is this guy is fucking unstoppable. I don't think the Avengers will be able to stop him, or the Guardians in the 2 Avenger movies. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. So, yeah, and the guy, and according to the trailer, if you ever seen it, spoiler, there's a sequences where Gamora is going to play a significant factor, because who's Gamora? The adopted.
Okay, Max Brad, the fuck?
Keep going with the program.
Dude, hey Max, you're just giving me attention. So joke's on you, bitch. Basically, with the Avengers and with Thanos, who the fuck is going to stop him? I don't know. Fuck off. So, and here's the thing. Avengers Infinity War actually beat Black Panther as the best-selling superhero movie in advanced ticket sales. It beat out Black Panther, and it only took 6 hours.
For fuck's sakes! Oh my god!
It only took 6. Dude,
fellas, just continue.
Would you shut the fuck up? Just quit bringing it up. It's not that fucking hard. Let them. They're just giving us fucking views. Jesus Christ, you guys. God damn. Okay. It only took 6 hours for them to break Black Panther's record. And in a Fandango survey of more than 1,000 moviegoers who snapped up Infinity War tickets the morning that it was released, here's what they said. 97% cannot wait to see how dozens of heroes work together, because remember, there's 64 Marvel characters in one. 94% are excited to see different franchise characters, meaning together for the first time. 92 see Infinity War as a culmination of all the MCU films before it. 87% have seen all of the MCU films, all 18 of them. 71% saw Black Panther on the big screen, and they're more than eager to see this one. And 60% claim Black Panther made him even more intrigued. Now, dude, I tried to look up the
Are you a cat? Did
What?
I hear you say meow?
Now.
Oh, okay.
N-O-W. Now, I try to look up tickets. They're all sold out. So I'm up shit creek without a paddle. So I am all done. I just want to go over that really quick about the Avengers. If you haven't seen the trailer, which I believe everyone has to this point, go. And here's a question. Oh, actually, no. I believe this movie will break all box office records.
And then a few months later, people are gonna hate on it just to be different.
Well, that's what they always do. The fucking they did it for 3 billboards. They did it to Black Panther. I knew they're gonna do it to Black Panther. It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, it's called the Frozen treatment. It's just the trending thing going on. You know, it's just stupid. They can't fucking think for themselves. They just got to jump the bandwagon and be an asshole or PDCA. So I thought you were going to discuss about the Oscars. That's Brett. Brett is going to discuss the Oscars and the Razzies. As for the network awards, it's highly successful. We couldn't thank you enough for you guys supporting it. Since Garrett Bear busted his ass to take care of everything. So, and most of the credit should go towards Garrett Bear because he worked on so much of it within the editing process.
Okay, Jacob, I know that's you. Okay, that last sentence.
Brett,
Dude.
Brett. Please continue, Toby.
It's okay, because I love how Jacob says he wants nothing to do with me, yet here he is supporting me. You're a fucking hypocrite, you dumb bitch. So, yeah, the Network Film Awards, you can see that right here on Mr. Garrison Film Reviews channel. And believe that's all of my topics. I don't know if I have any more. Let me look here. No, I believe I am done. Yep, I am all done. So, Gary, floor is yours, man.
All right, well, but one thing, just to say one thing, well, but look at this way. At least when I was younger, I didn't sound like at least I sounded like I had a pair of balls when I was a young kid, and I didn't sound like fucking Mickey Mouse. So, continuing on with what I'm going to be talking about for you all tonight, here is what I got for my topics. Now, what do you want to hear first? You want to hear lists or the news with this whole director who's going to be going over the new James Bond film, or the Hollywood stories, Mr. Garrison? You choose.
Go over the new James Bond details, because that is I'm actually happy about this.
So am I.
All right. Anyways, gentlemen, here is what the whole factor is for the James Bond film coming out. Since we've all been talking about wondering who's going to be the new director for the James Bond film, well, let's just say, as for who I originally wanted to be, I wanted Christopher Nolan to do it because I think he would have been a perfect guy to do the new James Bond film, James Bond 25 or Bond 25, whatever you want to call it. But for this case, we got a new guy, or should I say, a well-known director who's going to be doing the James Bond film. As for who it's going to be, it's a gentleman known as Danny Boyle.
Yep, who I actually like a good amount of his movies.
So basically, go ahead.
I could just imagine how the movie will open. It will open with a narrator of Bond going, choose life, choose a suit, choose any gun. If you don't know, it's my favorite Danny Boyle film I'm referencing.
All right, but anyways, so Danny Boyle is going. This is coming from an article from GQ magazine that is all the way in the United Kingdom. So here we go. All right, so anyways, Danny Boyle is going to direct the next James Bond film. But what the hell does that actually mean? If the producers have gone just for, say, Christopher Nolan fans would know what was coming, expensive action with macho pounding, Tim Burton's 007 would have Johnny Depp as a spy falling for an undead Bond girl. Sofia Coppola's would-be beautiful MC-16 kitted out an exploding Converse, a theme song sung by Phoenix. After all, those directors have distinctive style, a type of film they remake ever so slightly, every 4 years or so. Boyle thought it probably the most random mainstream director working today. His work can be exceptional, exclusive, or excrement, totally unpredictable levels of quality, such as scattergun approach to genre that he'll probably make a Bollywood film because his time's up. But getting back to the whole factor, I'm not going to read the whole article here, but apparently from what's going to be going on here is that Bond fans were pretty excited and really curious to see what's going to be going on, how Danny Boyle is going to go down, creating a new James Bond film like this. And this is supposed to be, from what I heard, Daniel Craig's last performance as James Bond in any film, if I am correct. All right, so for this case, I'm really curious to see what exactly Danny Boyle is going to be doing here. I want to hear what you folks in the chat have to say about this as well, with Danny Boyle playing as directing for James Bond and all that other stuff. And what do you think exactly he is going to be doing? So we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm honestly really excited about that. I'm also really excited. Danny Boyle is really a talented director. Even though I don't look at Slumdog Millionaire as the best picture winner, it's a really good film that they give us, and 127 hours is absolutely incredible.
Really good, yeah.
I was wondering if he's going to bring that style of that editing choice to Bond. I don't know if it works for Bond.
I believe it's going to be a good step up from Skyfall. I'm not Skyfall, Spectre. Skyfall to me is the best James Bond movie.
Yeah. Well, then again, he did tone down that ending choice when he did Steve Jobs, so maybe he could do the same with Bond. He is a really interesting visionary director. Minus the beach. That was fucking.
Oh fuck! Couldn't stand the beach.
So I'm really interested to see his visionary of filmmaking in something like Bond. Also, get John Legend to do a theme song, please. His voice screams Bond. His voice screams Bond.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And Count Victor asked a good question. He says, who do you think should be the next Jim? I said Idris Elba. I think he's perfect. I want to see it.
Well, after Daniel Craig, producers are tapping Harry Styles of One Direction to play Bond.
Yeah, oh my god.
He was good in Dunkirk. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but playing as Bond, some say Tom Hiddleston, but for me, I want Idris Elba.
Interesting picks here. Now, as for who I want to be James Bond, I love Tom Cruise. Oh wait, he's already doing a spy film, Fuck Me in the Asshole,
which looks awesome, by the way.
Films which you all know about and all that other stuff, and I can't wait for the new Fallout film. So that's gonna be really exciting. So yeah. But anyways, as for that is enough.
I look like Chris Redfield? Do I? Does my hair look like Chris Redfield?
Without the muscles.
Michael Shannon, but okay. But anyways, as for what we're going to be going over next, since that topic is now done and taken care of, I'm going to go over a list. Now, as for some of these lists, I got 3 top 10s. One of them, I'm going to go over them rather quickly because I can. So as for what the first list I'm going to go over is, I'm going to go over the top 10s, best actors, their top 10. But from 50 to 11, I'm going to go over those rather quickly so we can save time. But anyways, number 50, we got Paul Newman. Number 49, we have Alan Rickman.
Here's my Alan Rickman impression real quick. Mr. Potter, I could take you to Sweeney Todd, and we'll sing about Pretty Women.
When people think of Alan Rickman, they say Harry Potter. Me, I think of fucking Hans Gruber. Mr. McClane. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I can actually somewhat second that statement in a way.
Yay! Fucking, he should have been nominated. He's one of the greatest villains ever, Hans Gruber.
All right, but anyways, as for the next one, we got number 47. We got Bryan Cranston.
You're goddamn right.
Number 46, we got Sylvester Stallone.
These are the greatest actors of all time.
Well, the number 10 is there, but I'm just naming, from 50 to 11, like honorables and stuff like that.
Feedback.
But anyways,
okay.
Number 45, we have Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah,
Number
great actor.
44, we have Kamal Hassan. Hassan?
What?
Am I right? Kamal Hassan?
I don't even know what the hell you're trying to say.
That's the actor's name, Kamal Hassan. He's an Indian film actor,
I have
screenwriter.
no idea.
But anyways, this one should be well known. The same with the other ones. Number 43 is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Excuse me. He was great in films like True Lies and Total Recall, man. So I'm giving him that.
Oh yeah, Terminator.
Oh well, Terminator 2. Well, because he's playing, he fits the character per se. Well, in the original Terminator, he was a threatening badass.
Actually, I find twins to be underrated.
Oh, with Danny DeVito.
All right, number 42 is Sean Penn.
Yes, he's a great actor.
Despite him being a fucking asshole in his real life, great actor.
Oh yeah, he's great. Especially my all-time favorite performance from him, Milk, easily.
Same. Yep, that's Harvey Milk.
Number 41 is a well-known legend for me. He should be in the top 20. Charlie Chaplin.
He should be higher.
Number 40, Hrithik Roshan. Number 39, Matt Damon.
Yes, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. You know the funny thing is, he actually played that voice in the Team America movie.
That's something. He actually
Matt
did
Damon,
play
outside of like films, he's like a really down-to-earth, funny person. Really cool dude.
Wait, Matt Damon actually played as that character.
Yes, Matt Damon. I believe that was him.
Wow, he was making fun of himself. That's funny.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I believe I've heard that. If I've heard that correctly, yeah, that was him doing that.
Number 38 is Hugh Jackman.
I would put him higher.
Number 37.
Cry all the time.
Number 37 is Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
He should have at least 2 Oscars, but no, I guess throwing phones at people is anti-Oscar. So
Number 36 is Rajini Kanth.
I don't know who that is.
Next to number 35, Liam Neeson.
Absolutely, that's another one of the greatest actors to never win the Oscar. He should have won for fucking Schindler's List. That's all I'm gonna say.
What, I mean, against Tom Hanks in Philadelphia? I thought he was Green Philadelphia.
Next up, number 34 is Edward Norton.
Yeah. Yes.
Great actor, but once again, like Sean Penn, he's a fucking asshole off the screen, off camera.
I believe it. Number 33 is Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, nice.
Number 32.
Who's number 32?
It's not Owen Wilson. Be grateful with that.
That's what I was thinking you were going to say.
Who's 32?
Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell.
Fucking, he's above Russell Crowe, Liam Neeson,
Edward Norton.
Get the fuck out of here.
Paul fucking Newman. Okay, well, are you kind of Stranger Than Fiction and Everything Must Go? Yeah, and Elf. Yeah.
Oh, he was great in those 2. I love him in those 2 films.
I am not one of those people
that
who
is
enjoyed Elf.
horse shit, dude.
I did not like Elf whatsoever. I found it to be
That's
just
the only comedy I like from him. I couldn't stand the rest of his comedies.
Wait, not even the other guys.
Not a fan
that
of
was
Elf.
hilarious. The other guys, that was hilarious.
Oh, I forgot about
that.
I've
not seen.
Shit, I take that back. The Other Guys is a really funny satire. Oh fuck, Step Brothers, dude. That's one of the worst goddamn things I've ever seen.
What about Anchorman? What about Anchorman?
Hated Anchorman, and I hated both of them.
Really?
I'm sorry. When it comes to comedies, I'm a fucking snob. I really am.
You're not the only one. But anyways, next up we got over here is number 31 is Jackie Chan.
I wouldn't put. Okay, he's known for being a brilliant, action star. But as one of the best actors in general, how is he higher than Russell Crowe? Is beyond me.
Yeah.
Number 30.
What? What?
Owen Wilson?
No, it's not someone I hate.
Oh, is it fucking Cancer?
If you're talking about Punch Drunk Love, then yes, I guess. if you're talking about Punch Drunk Love, and yeah, but and Happy Gilmore, which is hilarious. Wait, I don't know if that's enough to.
I was not a fan of Happy Gilmore.
Oh, I love Happy Gilmore and Rain Over Me and Funny People.
What shit is this? Who made this fucking list?
This is the top 10s.
No. Oh, no wonder. This is the same people who made the most overrated anime list. Garbage.
Maybe they're crediting him for his dramas, like in Punch Drunk Love.
No, some of the comments are actually talking about his other films that are pretty
Fuck!
bad.
What other films? He does the same shit for 30 years.
Let's
Oh,
just say,
I'm gonna be a man child or a fucking asshole. Fuck Adam Sandler. He's garbage. What I Am to Sandler is what Bruce Willis is to Cena. He is fucking cancer.
I'm not gonna read the.
Everybody who's worked in his comedies, damn near their careers are fucking dead.
I'm not gonna read the comments of what they said.
You better not.
I'm not.
Happy Madison fucktards.
Well, thank God Al Pacino's gonna redeem himself when he works with Scorsese.
Yeah, how many years has that been?
Forever. All right, next up, number 29 is Amir Khan. Never heard of him.
He's above Russell fucking feedback. Feedback! Oh my God. Okay, who's got it? Okay. Hold on, is it Brett? Is it you, Brett? Let me see. It was Brett. Okay. Yeah, fuck. This list is garbage. This list is fucking garbage.
I didn't even get to the top 10 yet.
I don't even give a fuck anymore. Adam Sandler's above all these other fucking people.
Number 28, they have Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
Number 27, you have Abba Bakan.
I don't know who that is. Hey, Gary. Gary.
I lost. Fucking thing froze on me for a moment. All right,
Yeah,
number 25.
Hold up a second. You know why? Because it's a drama. He's amazing in dramas. But no, he only does comedies because he wants the fucking cash because the Happy Madison fucktards, as stupid as they are, want to pay to see this bullshit.
Well,
Next
you
up, we
paid to see Jack and Jill, so what the hell are you talking about?
First of all, I was writing for the paper at the time.
I know, but...
And his other movie, yeah. Because I had to get the review in time and it wasn't online. I was left to no choice. There's a difference. I will gladly support him in films like Spanglish or
Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love or Rain Over Me. Go ahead, Gary.
But anyways, number 25, you have Gary Oldman.
Hell yeah.
I'm surprised he's that high, but yeah. Yeah, great. I'm so fucking pissed.
All right, number 24, we have number 24. This one should be in the top 20. Clint Eastwood.
No, he should be in the top 15.
Oh. I can't wait to see him act again. He's going to act again. I'm so excited.
He hasn't acted since what? Gran Torino, which is my favorite performance of his.
Trouble with the Curve.
Oh, that's right. Trouble with the Curve.
Number 23, you have Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Okay.
Number two.
In the 90s, he was a comedic god. I will say that.
In the early 2000s, he was still really good.
Go ahead, Gibber.
All right, number 22, you have Anthony Hopkins.
I agree.
Yes.
Greatest villain of all time.
Number 21, just like with Philip Seymour Hoffman, God bless this guy's soul, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Guy was a comedic and dramatic genius. And
Oh my God.
It kind of sucked about his later films because they were just beyond awful. But
Yeah, but as a person, he was down to earth. It was just sad he had his own problems. His own
he was a heavy drinker. He was heavy into alcohol, and it's
he had a lot of for a guy who was literally a good heart and had a good heart and good soul.
Yeah, he helped Steven
Really,
Spielberg out push in those lists.
And for his own problems that he had, it's sad. Number 20 is Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman, absolutely. I'm sorry. Yes, I agree with that. He could be a little bit higher if not. Great.
Number 19, you have Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
I'm surprised he's actually that high.
Number 18, you have Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
Next
You know
up, you
what?
have
you know, he's known as Iron Man. You know, if you knew who he was before, like he got a binged off, you know, like he was doing like Natural Born Killers and all that shit.
And Chaplin, that's his best performance. That's his best performance. I love Chaplin.
Chaplin.
So much.
Number 17, you have Shahrukh Khan. Not familiar with.
Shao Kahn.
Next up, number 16, you have Harrison Ford.
Oh, nice.
Number 15, you have Christian Bale.
I'm surprised he's that high.
Number 14, this guy should be in the top fucking 10. Tom Cruise.
Love him.
Number 13, you have Brad Pitt.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, he's awesome.
Number 12, God bless this guy's soul, rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Okay, the problem with Heath Ledger, I'm surprised he's that high, but here's the problem. What's sad about him is that he passed away when he hit his prime. Because he was doing Dark Knight, he was doing Brokeback Mountain, and he did something else that he was getting a lot of critical praise. That he was like
Not a
Nice Tale. I forgot what it was called, but he was at the peak of his career.
I'm not there. That Bob Dylan biopic.
Yeah, and then that incident happened, and you know it was unfortunate.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And
Number 11.
He was actually really good in The Patriot.
Yeah, he was actually.
Number 11 is Denzel Washington.
Oh, hell yes.
Hell fucking yes. My favorite performance of his is Glory.
All right, let's get to the top 10, shall we? Number 10, you have Will Smith.
I would not put Will Smith above Denzel Washington.
Okay.
But he's a great actor.
I want Tom Cruise to be in this list, I wish. All right, number 9, you have Morgan Freeman.
I agree.
Yeah.
Number 8, you have Daniel Day-Lewis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Number 7, you have Marlon Brando.
Fucking A. He should be in the top 5. No, he should be in the top. He should be in the top fucking 5. You kidding me?
One of the original badasses of film. Number 6, Al Pacino.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's up, Luke? How you doing, buddy?
Next up we have here is number 5, you have Leonardo DiCaprio.
I agree.
Oh, hell yeah.
Number 4, so I went to go take a shower. We're doing the top 10 actors. I'm just almost finished. Number 4, we have Robert De Niro.
Yes.
I agree.
I loved him in his prime.
I did too, but then he did, to me, his worst movie, aside from Dirty Anus, is Little Fuckers.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, you have Jack Nicholson.
Goddamn fucking right. He should be in the top 5.
Number 2, you have Johnny Depp.
What?
Number 2.
Hold the fucking phone. Hold the phone.
Number
he
2
is higher. Why is he in the top 3?
He's a great actor, but I don't know if he's top 5 worthy.
No, he's not top 10. He's not. He should not be higher than Denzel or Morgan or Clint Eastwood or Tom Cruise or Russell Crowe or Marlon Brando. Let me get. Okay, it's number 1, Humphrey Bogart.
Or is it Gregory Peck?
Number 1 is Tom Hanks.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Gregory Peck nor Humphrey Bogart. Or wait, what's his name? Shit, he's in 12 Angry Men. Henry
Fonda.
Where's Henry Fonda?
But no,
Where's
Will
James?
Ferrell and Adam Sandler take the spots instead.
Where's James Gandolfini?
Well, he was more to television. Well, he did movies too, but
Television.
Oh, he was a phenomenal actor. Also, where's Gary Cooper? Another one.
Jack Lemmon.
Where's John Wayne?
I don't get it.
Next up that we got here, we got ourselves. What do we got here?
The Oscar list, the top 10 worst movies to get nominated.
Yes. I want to hear. Okay, I actually saw this list, and I can agree to it for the most part.
I didn't see the list.
Go ahead, Gary.
All right, next up that we got here. Give me a second here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
But anyways, that's for my next list here. Now, between both Watch-Mojo films, what do you want to hear? The 10 worst movies to get Oscar nominated, or 10 great movies with no Oscar nominations?
Ooh.
They're both.
I guess 10 great movies with no Oscar nominations.
Okay, 50-50 better be on there.
All right, well, let me get to the great movies with no Oscar nominations. And again, thank you, Alex Meyer, for both topics. So let us begin. Number 10, we have, well, actually, let's do the honorables first. For the 3 honorables, we got blue is the warmest color.
Oh, that's a
John,
great.
my buddy John Matthew thinks that's one of the most overrated movies ever.
You got Fruitvale Station.
Okay.
And
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan should have been nominated.
And The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I love that. That's one of my favorite comedies ever.
All right, number 10. Number 10 is a film called Zodiac.
Oh,
I disagree 100%.
It's not the Zodiac. I don't think it's a Zodiac film where it's about the killer and stuff.
No, it is.
Oh, it is.
I'm
Then
sorry. I that's one of the rare David Fincher films that I couldn't stand. It bored me to tears.
Number 9 is Heat.
Yes. Val Kilmer should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Val Kilmer should have been nominated.
That movie is fucking awesome, dude. You want to know where Grand Theft Auto 5 got a lot of their inspirations from? The movie Heat. That's when Michael Mann was the shit.
Val Kilmer should have been nominated for that movie.
He was awesome in that movie.
All right, number 8 we have is King Kong, the original from the 1930s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 7 is Scarface.
Well, Al Pacino, yes, should have been nominated.
Number 6 is Mean Streets.
Oh, yeah, yes, early Scorsese film. I have
Very early. That was what was that? Is that the late 60s, early 70s?
1973. 1973.
So it wasn't too far off.
All right, next up, number 5. Time for top 5. We got Paths of Glory.
Yeah, that's Stanley Kubrick's film before he did Spartacus.
Yep.
Number 4 is The Shining.
I agree 100%.
Number 3. Well, hello.
Huh?
Number 3. Sorry, something came up on my computer. Number 3 is Touch of Evil.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Touch of Evil?
That had a great tracking shot. It stars Charlton Heston and is directed by Orson Welles. It is a terrific film. It has one of the greatest tracking shots ever. It involves a bomb and a car. Love it. Really overlooked. An Orson Welles movie that deserves more talk as much as Citizen Kane.
All right. Next up, number 2 is The Searchers.
Oh yeah, the John Wayne Western.
And last but certainly not least, number 1 is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I agree 100%.
Okay.
One of the greatest westerns ever.
Well, where's 50-50? 50-50 wasn't on there.
Once Upon a Time in the West, that's my favorite western of all time.
Oh my god, that's also one of my favorite westerns ever. Dude, Henry Fonda, that's like one of the greatest villains ever in that movie.
Oh yeah. And Once Upon a Time in America as well. That's another film that didn't get shit from the
That's one of the greatest crime. That's in my top 5 greatest crime films ever.
And to an extent, American Psycho, just for Christian Bale for best actor.
That movie is awesome because of Christian Bale.
All right, next up here, as for our next Watch-Mojo list, the top 10 worst movies to get Oscar nominated.
I hope the Boss Baby's on there.
All right, for dishonorables, we got Harlem Nights, Erasure, not the band, Eraser, and Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, that started Brett.
That's fucking cool. You wouldn't say that, Mike.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Count Victor, I agree with you. And Matt, Suicide Squad and Godfather Part 3 better be on there.
Oh, I better hear Out of Africa. I better hear Out of fucking Africa.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get to it. Number 10 is The Boss Baby.
Oh.
Fuck you! You picked that movie over the Lego Batman movie. You can go fuck a cactus.
Number 9, there was only one scene that was actually really good, and it should have been the whole entire film. But it wasn't because the film ended up being a disaster prior. Number 9 is Click.
The only good thing about that movie was the final act, because it turned into a drama, and Adam Sandler can show his true colors. I mean, his true talent. Instead, the whole movie is just him doing his practical bullshit
and farting in David Hasselhoff's face.
Fuck off, dude.
Number 8 is Batman Forever.
Oh, Alexander the Great's gonna hate that. He loves that movie.
Really?
Number 7 is Alien 3.
Yeah.
David Fincher.
Number 6, Suicide Squad.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Number 5, The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger, I didn't hate it, but it's not good either.
Number 4 is Wood.
It's what?
Waterworld.
Wait, say that again.
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
I already said it. Number 3, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Well, it's the soundtrack. The soundtrack, it's different.
Yeah, it's a
different.
fucking sound.
Number 2, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, to me, that's the worst Transformers movie.
Number 1 is Norbit.
Oh, it was nominated for the makeup. Oh, fuck. Where's the okay? First of all,
Sweeney Todd. Over Sweeney Todd for best.
Yep.
Makeup. That's bullshit.
Where was The Godfather Part 3?
I don't even know.
Okay, I think this whole list is counting like a non-major categories. That's why you hear movies like Click on here and Batman Forever. I think it's not counting the best picture nominations and all that. I don't think it's counting that. Okay.
All right, but anyways, as for my last topic I got for you all, I'm gonna try and keep this one short and simple because I want Bray to have a little time to do his stuff so we can conclude the show. Maybe around 8:30, somewhere around there. But we'll see how things will go.
Was 7? Wait, 8. You so
Whatever the fuck time it is. Right now
it's 7:12, Mr. Gap Bear.
Oh, it is
Eastern. 7:12.
God damn, it's early. I didn't even know what time it was. But anyways, as for my topic, I just want to say this right now, before we even bother getting into this, my last topic of the night, I just want to say right now, I apologize for bullshit that was going on within prior to the program. And all situations will be handled, but within
they will.
Let's just say there's just some people just love acting like cocksuckers for no reason whatsoever and don't know how to move on with their lives. And apparently, yeah, I figure it's nice to come on other people's programs to start shit for no fucking reason.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Remember, they're just giving us more. They're just giving us views.
Yeah,
they're just making us more popular. So the joke's on them, the dumb cocksuckers.
Even though it's just one person making how many fucking.
Don't matter. When he
blah.
returns with different characters, that's just adding the number to our popularity. So,
but anyways, before we even bother getting into the rest of it, but yeah, I apologize for that bullshit.
Gary, don't even look at the chat. Okay, don't look at the chat. I'll handle it.
I'm getting to my sponsors right now, and now as for what I got for you all tonight. Before we even bother getting into the my final topic of the program, before we move on to Brady here, this show is going to be brought to you by 3 things. The first thing is we're going to be talking about is Oreos, the nostalgic cereal from childhood that you all know and love.
Hold that motherfucking phone. Hold that goddamn phone. Don't you fucking move on, you son of a bitch. Oh,
I don't have the phone right by me.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Oreo O's, baby. Good fucking. There's only 2 problems with it. It's $4 a box, and you're gonna be addicted to these like crack.
No, my box only cost me $2.
$2 fucking bucks.
Family Dollar.
No. Oh no. Hold the fucking phone. How did you get that for $2?
I went to the Family Dollar.
Well, they were on the fucking sofa and bought the bill their bullshit. How the hell did you do that? Who did you blow to get that box for $2?
I just went to the Family Dollar one day, looked in the cereal section. They were selling these, so I got it for like $2.25.
Sounds like I would definitely love that cereal. Then I would definitely love the cereal. I never had it yet.
Greatest cereal of all time, dude. But yeah, so Oreos taste like no other, just like Crystal Pepsi. But yeah, that stuff ain't gonna ever come back. Why? I don't fucking know. And last up, speaking of Pepsi here, the retrospective edition of Pepsi is now in stores for you all, even though it's not the original 80s. But folks, you know how drinking Pepsi out of can is usually good for me. I love drinking my Pepsi out of a bottle, specifically if it's made of glass. So you got yourself the retro edition of Pepsi right here, of the reincarnation of the original like 80s logo of Pepsi. Same with the bottle cap there, but with the logo, but bottle design just like any other Pepsi, but the retro edition. So get your Pepsi today for only $4 fucking.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what it would taste like if you mix Pepsi with Coke.
I did that once. Nothing was different.
Yeah, that don't even sound good.
And also, as for our last sponsor of the night, we got ourselves the program that you check on every single Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is none other than the MTVM podcast, which is hosted by Mr. Diego, Andrew, and Double Nine, who go on there and talk about movies, television, video games, and music. Different varieties of topics with that, self-explanatory of what I said in the title. MTVM podcast hosted by Diego, Andrew, and Double Nine every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely check out their program. It's a fun show to watch and all that other shit. Now, as for other sponsors, do I have? Let's see here. I don't have any other sponsors. So let's just get right to the main topic, shall we? Which is Hollywood Stories with Mr. Garrison. Now, as for what we're going to be discussing with you all tonight for this particular program, now, obviously, this is not a well-known actress in the making, but like I said, you know me, I love, giving knowledge to those out there who tune in, hopefully give folks something new to learn every day. I mean, if not interested, that's fine. I mean, I can't please everybody, so I just do whatever I can to provide good knowledge for you all that went on in the film world. But like I said, after this incident that happened on set, there's gonna be another incident I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about the whole entire incident that happened on the set of The Crow. That'll be next week's episode, or the next episode, whenever. Blah 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 blah. So Martha Mansfield, the girl herself, she was a actress who was starting to make it big in her career. Born in New York City, youngest of family. Lived in She then changed her name. Actually, no, she was born in Mansfield, then later moved or whatever. Let's just get right to the main stuff, shall we? So basically, Martha Mansfield was a young upcoming actress within the late 1900s and coming in the roaring 20s. So she was making it big from the early roaring 20s into the mid 20s. And she played in some films. I'm going to name a couple of them, not all. But she played in films like Civilian Clothes, The Wonderful Chance. She played in the original Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Why am I hearing feedback?
Can't come from me. I got my headset.
Echo. Okay, it's gone. But yes, she played in the original Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in the 1920s. She played in a film called The Silent Command. But keep this in mind when I tell you about this film called The Warrens of Virginia. That was one of the latest pictures upcoming in the making of 1924, and she was her role in that film that she was supposed to be playing in was supposed to be the wife of the husband known as General Warren. She played as Agatha Warren, who obviously, like I said, was the wife of this particular film. And the plot for this film was something basic. It was about as the American Civil War began, a guy named Ned Burton leaves his Southern love. Agatha Warren and joins the Union Army. He is later protected and saved from death by Agatha in spite of her loyalty to the South. So basically, it is a mixture of, one love falling to another from different sides of the United States. North meets South and all that other stuff. But while in production of the film, here's what happened. Martha Mansfield, I'm going to read this off of Wikipedia because that's the only source I can find, and it actually gives a really good in-depth detail about this whole entire production. So on November 29, 1923, while working on the film in San Antonio, Texas, which is, again, like I mentioned, the Warrens of Virginia, Mansfield had obviously the fitting costume, the old-time costume that, you wore with like a dress. Those old-time dresses that during the Civil War that the women would wear as a nurse, something like that. Mm-hmm. So she was wearing a costume, and from there, one of the actors was lighting a cigarette, and out of nowhere, the cigarette was still after. Apparently, it was an accidental cause because they thought the cigarette was burnt out, but somehow it landed on her dress, and Mansfield was severely burned when a toss match ignited her Civil War costume of hoop skirts and flimsy ruffles. Mansfield was playing the role of Agatha Warren and just finished her scenes and retired to a car when her clothes burst into flames. So, her neck and face were saved when leading man Wilfred Little through his heavy overcoat over. The chauffeur of Mansfield's car was badly was burned badly on his hand while trying to remove the burning clothes from the actress. The fire was put out, but she sustained really bad burns to her body. But basically, like I said, her face was saved, but it was all over her. So from there, she was rushed to the hospital, and she died within less 24 hours from all the burns and toxins getting into it and all the other chemicals. So from there, Mansfield, surprisingly, she was only 24 years old when this accident happened. She is buried in the Woodland Cemetery, again, one of the most well-known cemeteries, not only in New York City, but one of the well-known cemeteries anywhere where a lot of well-known stars from back in the past are at. So that's all I can really say about that. Rest in peace for her. She had an upcoming career in her life in the, again, late 1900s, roaring 20s. But after an incident that happened, but like I said, the film itself, while they were almost done doing the film, ever since the incident, the film was discharged and not finished from there, even though they were almost done. So they were just done with that, and the film was never released nor finished, and they just said fuck it after that. So yeah. Now again, it was a short story, nothing really huge at all to be disgusting, but short and simple to the point, all that other stuff. Now, as for the next story that I'm going to be talking about with you all, the next episode number 40 here, the 1994 film of The Crow. You all know what The Crow is. One of the most well-known films. Brandon Lee, the son of Bruce Lee himself. May both of them rest in peace. We all know, obviously, who Brandon Lee is.
Yep.
I mean, the guy himself, he was an upcoming star in the whole film realm. So he, again, was another guy who died at a young age. But what happened was Brandon Lee, he actually did die on the set of the film. But this film itself was finished. But an accident happened on the set, which caused a lot of grief within the film itself. So as that, we're going to keep the story for later. And we're going to be talking about the death of Brandon Lee on the set of The Crow. Next episode. So
Perfection.
as for...
Double Nine will be paying attention to that.
I'm sure he will, because like I said, I'm going to be doing a little bit more research, because I believe there was a lot of things that happened within that film itself, especially how it was made, what they did to produce it, especially Brandon Lee's character of what he was portrayed as and all that other stuff. Now, right now, since it's almost 7:30 Eastern Standard Time right now, I'm all done with my topics. I finished. I'm through. I got nothing more to present, so I got to go take a leak. Ready, boy? Microphone's yours.
All right, thanks, mate. Thanks for sharing the Hollywood story there, Gary. So now I got some Blu-rays to show to you all. First Blu-ray I have here is the first 4K in my collection. I can't actually play the 4K on my TV when work. Even though my Blu-ray player does play 4K, my TV is not high def enough to play.
Oh my God, you're not fucking Australian. Where's Daddy Z?
Yeah, he's a nice fellow Australian.
Oh my God, I swear to God, you and your fucking bullshit.
Right, this does come with a Blu-ray, not just a 4K.
El Barrow Studio says, "Hey, Brett, say yabba dabba doo."
Okay. Yabba dabba doo!
Thank you.
Anyways, there's a 4K I have that does come with a Blu-ray. Is a movie I grew up with. It's a bit dated, but I still have fun with it, and that is Jumanji.
Oh, the original.
Yeah, the original Jumanji.
Same guy who did The Rocketeer and the first Captain America movie. Yep.
But I guess what saves this one from being half dated is Robin Williams. Rob Williams pretty much made this movie.
He did. Yep.
The visuals are pretty dated now.
Wow, are they outdated?
Back then, they were nice to look at, but it's still an enjoyable film to watch, mostly for the humor of Robin Williams, and this has a young Kirsten Dunst.
Hey, yes. Does somebody roll a 7 or a 9? Or I think is that how the line goes?
Yeah, somebody roll. a 7 or an 8.
Oh, 7 or an 8. My bad.
No, a 5 or an 8. It was a 5.
Oh, God damn it. You're getting me confused.
But still a really entertaining film, though. I guess the one special effect that still holds up is that tiger. Or the lion. The lion that Robin Williams. All right. Anyways, next Blu-ray I have here is a really good sci-fi film from a director who is 2 for 2, who is now 2 out of 4, and that is Source Code.
That is an awesome movie. Very underappreciated.
I'm surprised to hear Mute is not doing very good either.
Oh, a lot of people said Mute. Mute. A lot of people thought that movie just sucks.
So I guess, judging by how great Source Code is, I guess Duncan Jones is better off just directing instead of writing. But Jake Gyllenhaal, this is one of Jake Gyllenhaal's most underrated performances. This movie is like Edge of Tomorrow, but smaller, but more small scaled, and is a great time travel film. Another sci-fi Groundhog Day type of film, and Vera Farmiga is actually really good in this movie, and it also has Jeffrey Wright in it. He was also really damn good, and Michelle Monaghan, who is surprisingly important in the film, and not just there, just to be a love interest to Jake Gyllenhaal.
Right.
So yeah, Source Code is a terrific film, a really underrated film.
Very good, yeah.
All right. Next year I have is probably a Tom Hanks best performance. Wilson!
No. To me, that is not only his best performance of his career, it's one of the greatest performances of all time.
I would have liked him to win the Oscar, so even though Russell Crowe was great in Gladiator.
Yeah, you can't take away that from Russell Crowe, but man, like I said, the reason why that movie works is because of Tom Hanks, his performance, and wanting him to succeed. Love Castaway. Robert Zemeckis, you are the shit, man.
Yeah, this is probably my second favorite Zemeckis film behind, Back to the Future.
Minus Forrest Gump.
Yeah. But this is a terrific and a sad film that I actually cried at. I actually cried at this movie. That's why I consider it to be Tom Hanks' best performance. And it's a great film with little dialogue thrown in.
MC Deadpool just pulled a fucking Gary. Castaway is a great Green Day song.
Oh. Yeah, Castaway, one of Zemeckis' best films. Next year I have here is a movie that I think I got a Region 2 copy because and maybe that's what they called it in Region 2 because the title is spelled differently, but well, thankfully it plays on my regular on my regular Blu-ray player. But I think they might have misspelled it though. But what I have here is a Horan Thulk.
I love Horan Thulk. The funniest film I saw last year.
Oh yeah, this is the best comedy of last year, and so far this is my favorite MCU film. Damn it! And it's part of a trilogy that I don't really care about as much. That I didn't really care about so far until this movie. Huh. Taika Waititi, I need to see What We Do in the Shadows. Shadows.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, Horan Thulk is the best MCU film. I still need to see Black Panther. I know. And Jeff Goldblum is absolutely terrific. Love Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, him as remember he's like slave. He's like, I don't like the word slave, and he find out like a substitute for that word. Fucking funny.
All right, next year I have is a comedy classic.
Oh, which is it?
What a pisser. Airplane.
One of the most influential comedies of all time because there was nothing like it.
Oh yeah.
My favorite scene is they're at the bar and these two fucking Girl Scouts are playing poker and one of them, wins, the other one got pissed and they're just beating the fucking shit at each other in a ballroom brawl. I love that. You're just like, what the fuck, dude? They're like smashing chairs and fucking beer mugs over each other.
This is one of the best examples of how to do a spoof film.
Yep.
Correctly.
That was that was made by 3 people.
Yeah, Jim Abrams and the Zucker brothers.
The Zucker brothers and Jim Abrams. And it's got one of the greatest jokes of all time. The 2 little kids is like, and she's you know, the 2 little kids, he's like, would you, cream? And the little girl's like, no, thank you. I like mine black, like my men. The little boy's like, what? Classic movie.
And this movie broke Leslie Nielsen into comedy.
Yep. Yeah, because before he was doing serious roles.
Oh, yeah. And this got him well known as a comedic actor now. Hey, but yeah, Airplane is a terrific comedy, and it's really amazing that one of the Zucker brothers did a great romance film starring Patrick Swayze, and it got some Oscar nominations. Imagine that.
Yeah.
It goes to show that great comedic directors can really break out into drama.
Yeah. Look at oh shit, what's his name? He did
Adam McKay.
God damn it, what's his name? He did 40-Year-Old Virgin Knocked Up.
Oh, Judd Apatow?
Yeah, Judd Apatow.
Oh, Funny People.
Yep. Very underrated.
All right, and the last Blu-ray I have here is my favorite movie of 2013 by one of my favorite directors of all time.
You and Gary are going to relate because Gary also loves that movie. And the funny thing is, Richard Roper, he had that as number 1 as well.
Oh, hell yes. This is an amazing film. One of the best Oscar-nominated films to not win a single Oscar. And a lot of people call this movie overrated.
I think it's good, but I don't think it's fucking great like many people I think.
Highly disagree with that. This is one of the best written screenplays of the whole decade. And Christian Bale, even though I think Tom Hanks should have been nominated for Best Actor for Captain Phillips instead, Christian Bale is absolutely hilarious in this movie. I think
it should have went to Hugh Jackman for Prisoners.
Oh. And Jennifer Lawrence is absolutely terrific. She's not in the movie very much, but when she is, she's pretty much the scene stealer.
To me, she was a scene stealer in his previous work.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Love Silver Linings Playbook.
I have that on Blu-ray. And that's my favorite movie of his. An American Hustle is an excellent crime film, and my third favorite David O. Russell film. And I cannot wait to see what it does. And you know what? I actually find Joy to be pretty underrated, even though I don't think Jennifer Lawrence should have been nominated for Best Actress.
I will say this. I think Amy Adams was the best thing about the movie.
Oh, yeah. Amy Adams is terrific. She does a good British accent in the movie.
And even though Bradley Cooper was nominated for American Graffiti, I would have nominated him for Best Supporting Actor for his best role in The Place Beyond the Pines.
Oh, he was great.
Did you see him look at me? He's like, God damn it, Jerome, I'll give you that one. You handsome beast, dude.
Yeah, and those are all my Blu-rays. Now, I guess I'll go over the Oscars and the Razzies.
Yeah, go ahead, because last week you didn't have the chance to, and I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. So go ahead, Mr. Brady Boo.
All right, let's start all the way at the bottom here. I'm on the Wikipedia page. All right. Let's start up here for Best Visual Effects. Rightfully so, Blade Runner 2049 won. I predicted that. Hell yes, it was going to win, and I love that pick.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
What about the visuals, Jerome? Even though you didn't care about the movie, what about the visuals? The visuals were great, weren't they?
The visuals were the best thing. Okay, the visuals and the score were the best thing about it. No, Dave Bautista. He was my favorite thing about the movie.
Oh, he was great in the opening scene.
Like I said, to me, he was the best character. He's the only thing that caught my interest. That's it. But like I said, I'm not even going to go into the detail. I'm not going to go into dwell on Blade Runner again because I don't want to beat a dead horse. So.
Conskull Island nominated over Shape of Water.
Yeah. Well, not only that, You be quiet, MC Deadpool. Get the fuck out of here. Shape of Water. Yeah, there was another one. Ghost in the Shell. Even though the movie sucked, it was a visual spectacle.
Next we have best film editing, which I got wrong. I thought it was gonna go to Baby Driver, and Baby Driver deserved it because Baby Driver won the BAFTA for film editing. I
did predict that Dunkirk was going to win.
Even though Dunkirk had a great, juxtaposition with its editing, great use of juxtaposition.
Mm-hmm.
By constantly cutting to each character through their perspective, through their war, to make the movie feel less boring. And that was a great use of that. So I'll give Dunkirk this. So I'm not too upset because Dunkirk had great editing.
Yep. Oh, well, it was like I said, if Baby Driver or Dunkirk won, I would have been happy.
All right.
But in terms of visual effects, should have easily went to fucking war for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh. And next you got the best costume design. I predicted it, and I believe it was the most deserving that year. Phantom Thread.
Dude, that was a gimme.
my boy Paul. That's what I call him.
Hey, Paul. Wrong Paul.
God damn it.
That's what I like to call him. Phantom Thread. Well, of course, going because the movie is basically about costume designing.
It's about a guy who's a legend who's just like he feeds off of it basically to where it affects everything else around him. Yeah.
And by the way, he's the guy with the shortest speech. He won the jet ski. Yeah. All right. Next we got best makeup and hairstyling. Darkest Hour was a given, and it rightfully deserved it anyway.
I had a feeling it was going to. Yep.
All right. I got no problems there, and I got no problems with costume design as well. Oh, best makeup. Shape of Water for best makeup. Where's that?
To me, that should have won. It wasn't even nominated because it got disqualified for something. I was just like, what?
No, it was in the short list. It was in the final short list.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Next got the best production design. Even though I wanted Blade Runner to win, I predicted it was going to go to Shape of Water.
Yep.
Which had really good visual, which had really good sets. I mean, it looked like the 60s, and the lab was great.
The lab.
Oh yeah. Next got this was my highlight. This was my highlight of the night. Roger fucking Deakins finally won.
Okay, I'm not happy for what he won for, but I'm happy that he won regardless because he should have won it many times before, especially for Shawshank, for Skyfall, and many others.
No Country for Old Men. That's a great one he should have won for.
That's a great looking movie. I will give you that.
All right, even though his first should have been Shawshank, and that was his first ever nomination too.
He should have fucking won easily.
You know, I think Blade Runner 2049 is definitely his best film since The Shawshank Redemption. I'm so happy.
I still think his best shot film in recent memory is Skyfall.
Oh, that is a great looking film too, even though it was pretty much a given life if Pi was going to win.
Which, I mean, dude, the fucking... Be quiet, MC Deadpool. The fucking part where James Bond and the other guy were fighting with the blue screen and it looked like a shadow figure. I was just like, that is some of the coolest looking shit ever.
All right. Yeah. All right, next one. Best sounding and sound mixing both went to Dunkirk and
rightfully so. Oh, yes. He did do Prisoners, too. Another great looking film.
Oh, yeah. Prisoners. Yeah. So, yeah, sound and sound mixing, Dunkirk, predicted.
Rightfully so. It's some of the best audio I've ever heard in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Best original score, even though I wanted Hans Zimmer to win. Alexander Desplat's score for The Shape of Water, I predicted.
Yeah, I did too. I wanted Hans Zimmer to win so fucking bad, dude. To me, that's his best score today.
But Alexander Desplat's score in The Shape of Water really takes you in. Really takes you in the mood of the film.
It's a beautiful score. But in terms of taking you in, Hans Zimmer for Dunkirk did that tenfold. For me.
Right.
For me.
And no problem here in the original score category. You know, I don't know if Carter Carter Powell score for 3 billboards. It's really good.
I loved that score, man. I thought it was so fitting with the culture.
All right, best original song. Remember Me, rightfully so.
Rightfully deserving. I'm so happy. Yes.
Their second Oscar together.
Man, I can't wait to see what this person's going to make. And you know what? As much as I wasn't looking forward to Coco because I thought it was going to be another Book of Life ripoff, it's anything but that.
Right, it is one of Pixar's best.
Yep.
Pixar's best.
I think it's one of the best animated films of the last 5-10 years, easily.
All right, next up, best live action short film. I predicted it was going to go to DeKalb Elementary, but whoops, it went to Silent Child. Not that I care anyway.
I didn't predict that because I didn't fucking know.
Best animated short film. I predicted this, and hell yes, Academy Award winner Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. I love that. I think that was awesome. Isn't he the tallest winner of all time? How tall is Kobe Bryant?
Well, taller than his co-winner. Why are people talking about Greta Gerwig being the 5th woman to be nominated and Rachel Morrison being the first woman to be nominated for best photography? We should talk about Kobe Bryant being the first being the first ever NBA star to be an Oscar nominee. That's something you would never expect to see.
I bet you Shaquille O'Neal is fucking just kicking his table over.
He definitely should have been nominated for Kazam.
No, Steel. That movie is so fucking bad. Oh, so excuse me. Oh, sorry, that made me laugh. Sorry, I was coughing. I'm still pissed about that. Yeah, I can see what you mean. So yeah, best animated short and him winning, I was just like, awesome.
Yes. All right, best documentary feature. Yes, I got it right. It was going to go to Icarus.
Oh, the man who tried to fly to the sun and boop.
I never read Greek mythology.
Icarus was okay. He created, the Icarus wings, and he got that as a gift, but except they were made from wax. But the problem is, like his goal, he wanted to fly higher than anybody else, but he flied too high to the sun and then melt the wax off and splat.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
That sounds depressing.
We don't mean kid Icarus.
Right. Next got the best documentary short subject. I thought it was going to go to Ethan and They Went to Heaven as a traffic jam.
I didn't predict that one. I have no idea.
I like to predict all categories because I like to be fair that way.
I know, but it's just like, if I don't know, I don't fucking know about anything about it in general. I don't think it's fair for me to even say have my word in edgewise.
All right. Next got the best anime feature. Hell yes, Coco.
Come on, that was a gimme. Was there any other than the Lego Batman movie, which wasn't nominated? Fuck you. They have something against Legos. I really think they do. What competition did it had?
I'm guessing that each member of the Academy would always step on those Lego toys as a kid in bare feet, and I guess why they have such vendetta.
Yeah, that's why they come out. They come with a big Lego yellow box for you to put them in. You fucking lazy bastards. You know why? Because they prefer Kinect. You remember that shit? You can make roller coasters and helicopters and shit. Oh fuck! What's the next one?
All right, best foreign language film. Hell yes, I predicted it. Fantastic Woman was going to win.
I predicted that too. Believe it or not.
I guess I just have populist taste to see foreign films. Okay.
Hey.
Those fucking assholes I keep talking about.
Hey, okay, yeah. What about Pan's Labyrinth or The Raid and the Raid 2?
The Hunt.
That movie is heartbreaking.
Oh. All right, next got here is a category I surprisingly predicted wrong. Well, not surprisingly, because it could have gone between those two. Best original screenplay. I thought it was going to go to 3 billboards, but
I did too. This was the biggest shocker of the night.
Jordan Peele won.
That surprised me. I was just like, wow, the Academy did something different for once.
Even though I wanted Greta Gerwig to win for Lady Bird.
Oh my God. No. I'm sorry. Ladybird.
Is that your Hank Hill?
No.
Oh.
But you know what? Kudos to Jordan Peele, man. What a hell of a fucking debut.
Oh, hell yes. It's such
Even
a
all-
great script. I have it all.
Even though heart-wise, I wanted Mark McDonough to win.
Yeah.
Poop.
But I'm so glad that Jordan Peele is an Oscar winner. Timothy is an Oscar winner. Key and Peele sketch.
See, I never watched the Key and Peele sketch. You be quiet, MC Deadpool. Television, you know me, fucking television. I'm fucking clueless, dude.
You can watch their sketches on YouTube. They're hilarious.
True. Last time I saw
Next
Key and Peele was when they're eating those fucking hot wings when they're in that interview and they're getting pissed.
Next, got the best adapted screenplay. I predicted Call Me by Your Name was going to win, even though I wanted the Disaster Artist to win.
I wanted either Disaster Artist or Logan. Okay, hold on a minute. Billy Rouse says the only Ladybird I'm interested in is Hank Hill's dog.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyways, but Call Me by Your Name is a great film, though. It is a great film. I'll give it that. And it's written by James Ivory, who has been nominated 3 times for Best Director.
What films?
All 3 are great films. Room with a View, Howard's End, and The Remains of the Day.
I've never even heard of those fucking movies. Jesus.
Oh, really?
Never.
Two of them have both Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson.
Huh. I guess he likes, he's kind of like Cameron or Rodriguez likes to work with similar actors.
Right. And they were all nominated for Best Actor and Best Actress. And Emma Thompson won Best Actress for Howard's End. I'm surprised you never heard of it.
Oh, Howard's End. I thought you said something else. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. Go ahead. I had a
Call Me by Your Name is a great film, even though I prefer the Disaster Artist to win.
Dude, that would have been great if Disaster Artist or Logan won, but I didn't think they're going to go that route.
Yeah. All right, next we got here is Best Supporting Actor. Even though I wanted Willem Dafoe to win, I predicted it was going to go to Sam Rockwell, and Sam Rockwell was terrific.
Thank fucking God. I was so happy.
He is great in the movie, and he is great in his acceptance speech, too.
You wanted William Dafoe, you little bastard.
What?
I will admit, he was the best thing about Florida Project. Oh my God. I will give him that. He was great in Florida Project, but that's it. Those kids, I wanted to murder them.
Oh. He should have won for Platoon.
No, he should have fucking won for Platoon. He's got one of the most iconic sequences ever. Jesus, dude.
Exactly. He should have won for Platoon.
Him or Tom Berenger should have won. Yep, I agree with that 100%.
All right, next you got Best Supporting Actress. You know I wanted Laurie Metcalf to win. I had a feeling Allison Janney was going to win.
Yes! Oh my God! Nothing for Lady Bitch. Thank you. Oh my God! Allison Janney, who is Austin's one of Austin's cousins, by the way.
Really?
I love her in I, Tonya. I, Tonya is great. It's fucking hilarious. It's a great dark comedy, a serious tone as well. Loved it.
Well, I hope Allison Janney comes to Austin's house when we do a live stream and for a visit. And
that would be. I don't know if he's actually talked to her or meet her in person, but he should, man. Fucking hell. Oh, so happy for Allison. I was so happy she got nominated. She won because that was my choice easily.
She was great in the movie.
Oh, the kitchen scene with the knife.
Okay. Or what about this? What about this great opening right here? You call it a figure skate for Christ's sakes? Please don't swear. I didn't swear, you cunt.
Yeah, dude, you gotta see I, Tonya. Like Austin saw I, Tonya. He said he's like, why? I was like he would have had this as a close honorable mention in his best of the year list. That's what he told me.
Oh wow, really? All right, next got Best Actor. Hell yes, Gary Oldman, finally an Oscar winner, and rightfully so.
That was the most predictable award of the night.
It was, but he was so deserving in that movie.
He was so great. Okay, I will. Despite how I thought it was boring, he was great because it was like a transparent role because he became a different person more or less. But the thing that missed me off about the best actor is that many of the guys weren't even nominated, like Franco, like Jackman, like Serkis. That's what pissed me off about it. That right there, I was like, I knew it was going to go to him.
Yeah. All right. James Franco should have been nominated over Denzel Washington.
Easily.
All right. Next we got here, Best Actress. Hell yeah, Frances McDormand. Right.
Thank you. My one of the best performances. No, I think it is her best performance, more than Fargo.
Wait, you don't like Fargo?
No, I think it's better than Fargo.
As in, wait, when you say it's better than Fargo, wait, did you like Fargo? You didn't like Fargo?
Oh yeah, Fargo's a good movie. I'm talking about her performance-wise. It blows away Fargo. Because
it does.
Yeah. Oh, Fargo was. I love 3 Billboards, man. Fucking, that movie rules. I love Mark Madonna. I'm a Mark Madonna nut hugger. What can I say?
All right,
Frank, your fucking reaction. Oh, now, like I said, in terms of the predictions, I only got 2 wrong. The ones that I predicted, which you're coming up to right around the corner. Is it Best Director next?
Best Director. I wanted Christopher Nolan to win. I had a feeling Guillermo del Toro was going to win.
Dude, as soon as Del Toro won the, was it the BAFTA?
Yeah, the BAFTA.
I knew he was taking it.
Actually, it was the director. It was the Directors Guild that pretty much gave away, that he was going to win.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, Roman Polanski won for The Pianist. Yeah, James Franco should have been nominated. Well, some say it's because of the sex scandal, but I heard that took place before that, or was it before, or something like that. But yeah,
before he was nominated. It was before he was nominated.
Yeah, but still, Roman Polanski fucking drugged. He drugged, he molested, and he raped, and he sodomized a 13-year-old child. And yet he wins Best Director, and he wasn't there to pick it up. I wonder why. Hypocritical much? Yes.
But aside from that, I do think Guillermo del Toro is just as deserving as Christopher Nolan.
Because only he could make that movie. If you look at it on paper, you're thinking, how the fuck is that going to work? Like there's a sequence where it's like a Tony, like the Tony Broadway play of her and the fucking
God, that was a great sequence.
But yeah, if you read it on paper, you're thinking that looks stupid as fuck. But if you see it on, you're like, that is really emotional. Only Del Toro could pull that off, and only Brett could pull off the villain. Dude, Michael Shannon, he should have been nominated over Richard
Jenkins.
Yes, easily.
You know what he looks like?
Aside from Sally Hawkins, Michael Shannon stole the fucking movie for me.
You know who Richard Jenkins looked like in the movie? He looks like Leonard Maltin, and he should play Leonard Maltin in a biopic.
Oh my god, he did.
All right, now we got. Wait, did the cat scene upset you in the Shape of Water?
No. Okay, okay. No, and I'll tell you why. A spoiler alert, because the cat kind of provoked, like, I won't say violence, but like, like, hey, fuck off, and but the monster didn't know any better.
Right.
It's just like he was provoked, and then there's a scene where he's actually, getting along with the kitty cats, petting with them and playing them, and Richard Jenkins is like, no, hey, get away from the cats, come on now. It's kind of funny in a way, but it was his instinct because he thought he was threatened.
Right.
That is different as opposed to a movie like It, where they take an innocent cat and threaten to shoot it. Fuck you, okay? But with that cat, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, you can turn it back on. Good to go. Billy Robinson had it on mute because he didn't want to reveal spoilers. I was like, well, I didn't mention spoilers, so.
All right, now we got Best Picture, which surprisingly is in the wrong envelope. I thought, if it's going to win Best Original Screenplay, but it's going to win then it's going to win Best Picture. But it did win Best Original Screenplay, so I was really wondering what Best Picture was going to go to. That became unpredictable for me.
To me, it was going to go. Okay, I predicted 3 Billboards was going to win, and I was wrong. It went to Shape of Water.
It was because of Best Original Screenplay. That incident threw me off.
Yeah, but isn't normally the best director usually it wins Best Picture to some extent?
Yeah.
To some extent, because even though Ridley Scott, he made Gladiator, he didn't win Best Director. So,
but Shape of Water, I'm not too upset about this win.
You know what? Like I said, it's something. It's screenplay snubs. Coco. I agree. I thought Coco should have been nominated. Because that was a brilliant original screenplay. I didn't think it was going to be Dunkirk. Unfortunately, if it was, I would have been pissing myself in joy. Shape of Water winning, I was just like, wow, that surprised me. You know, because with a type of film like that, you wouldn't expect the Oscars to, you know, give it some love.
Right.
But aside from the two, aside from, you know, Best Original Screenplay and Best Picture, everything was fucking predictable as all hell.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Well, some are deserving. Okay, Mr. Brady.
All right, now let's go over the Razzie Awards.
Oh boy.
And I'm just like dumbfounded by, you know, what they did here. Okay, let's start all the way at the bottom here. First off, the Razzie Redeemer Award goes to A Save Hollywood Haven, from a history of Razzie-worthy behavior unfitting for an industry of artists to where talent is protected, nourished, and allowed to flourish with proper compensation. So no.
Last year it went to Mel Gibson.
Yeah, it did, I believe.
I agree, Count Victor.
What? What do you say?
Mother not winning anything pissed me off. Well, it's a polarizing movie, but I guess the Razzies hated it too. But remember, what the Razzies did last year with that Hillary Clinton movie just showcased who they truly are, and they didn't go by fucking they didn't go by objectively, and I can't take them seriously anymore. They did the same thing for Fahrenheit 9/11. So it's like I said, I can't take them seriously.
Next is the Barry L. Bumstead Award. I guess that's the guy who founded the Razzies. And it went to Chips. I don't know what that means. Barry L. Bumstead Award. What does that mean?
Barry L. Bumstead Award.
Must have been a fucking bum then.
Where's Bruce Bliss? This guy's a fucking bum.
Next is, this one makes no sense whatsoever. This category makes no sense whatsoever. The Razzie nominee, So Rotten You Loved It.
Is it the Guilty Pleasure Award?
I guess so, and that award went to Baywatch.
I'm sorry, that's not a guilty pleasure. That movie fucking sucks.
And the nominees aren't very helpful either. The Emoji Movie, 50 Shades Darker, The Mummy, and Transformers: The Last Night.
Even though they're all nominated, most of those are nominated for the worst film of the year. Remember, you can't take them seriously anymore. They're fucking stupid.
Right. Wait, that award should have went to The Wicker Man if they had this category back then. Or The Happening. Anyways, yeah, moving on. Next is worst screenplay went to, I agree, that is the worst screenplay of the year, The Emoji Movie.
What were the other ones? Can you tell me off the top of my head?
Baywatch, 50 Shades Darker, my second least favorite, The Mummy, and Transformers: The Last Night. Even though that's my worst movie of the year, it's not really the worst screenplay of the year. Even though it has terrible dialogue, but screenplay wise.
Some people say, "Where's Jackson?" Because you know, with the Emoji Movie running joke. Okay, where's Fist? Okay, Fist Fight. That was my pick for the worst screenplay.
Fist Fight didn't get shit.
No, that's okay. A double A? Is that a double? I don't have any triple A.
Triple A's are gone?
Yeah.
Oh, you seriously?
Sorry.
The whole container?
No, I only got double A's. No Energizer battery here. Okay, go ahead, Brad. Keep going.
Next is worst prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel, and it went to 50 Shades Darker.
For the worst sequel,
prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel.
What were the other nominations? I'm sorry.
Baywatch, Boo 2, The Mummy, and Transformers.
I would have given it, I would have given it the 50 Shades Dumber. I agree.
Give it up. If 50 Shades or Transformers won, I would be happy.
Understood.
Next is,
What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Don't mind Gary, folks. He's just, I don't blame him. Yeah, no worries. What's the next category? I want to hear more of this shit.
next is worst screen combo. The winner is, I agree, any two obnoxious emojis from the Emoji Movie.
My pick wasn't nominated. Well, my 2 picks were. Oh wait, yeah, my 3 picks weren't even nominated. So.
Do you know what the other nominees are?
Let me here. I don't want to ask you over and over and over because it'll be fucking monotonous. Let me just look them up. Here we go. 2018 Razzies. Oh, 2018. What the fuck, dude? Okay, here we go. As you were.
There were any combination of 2 characters, 2 sexual,
Okay, here we go. I
2
see.
sexual positions. 50 Shades Darker.
Really, from the pirate movie?
And his worn out drunk routine. Johnny Depp and his worn out drunk routine.
That's bullshit. I would have given it to, out of all these, Boo 2.
Tyler Perry.
Fuck.
Tyler Perry and either the ratty old dress or worn out wig.
God,
From Boo.
it was the same fucking movie except worse.
I haven't seen it. Next is worst supporting actress went to Kim Basinger, 50 Shades Darker.
I disagree. First of all, my pick wasn't even on here. Where's Jillian Bell for Fist Fight or Rough Night, and where's Kate McKinnon for Rough Night?
And the other nominees were Sophia Boutella and The Mummy. She was
the best thing about the movie.
Laura-
to be honest.
Laura Haddock in Transformers. Yes, she was incredibly fucking useless.
Oh, no,
Goldie
she was
Hawn-
useless.
Goldie Hawn in Snatch and Susan Sarandon in Bad Moms Christmas.
Okay, Susan Sarandon was the least hateful of the 3 grandmothers. They should have went with that was Mila Kunis's mother in the movie. She was the fucking worst.
All right. Next is worst supporting actor went to Mel Gibson, Daddy's Home 2.
Really? Like I said, he was the best thing about the movie. He was kind of speaking for the audience. And for worst supporting actor, first of all, where the hell? Who played the asshole in Diary of a Wimpy Bitch Ass?
I haven't seen the movie.
Okay. Oh, where's the kid from fucking? Oh, god damn it! Another papa. Where's the kid from Table 19? Just stupid. I'm sorry. I would have given it to. I would have given it to Mother.
Instead, the other nominees are Javier Bardem and Mother.
I love it.
Russell Crowe in The Mummy. Okay.
Really? No. See, I thought the Mummy. I was like, dude, it didn't deserve that much hate because I saw so much worse.
Josh Duhamel in Transformers: The Last Night.
Playing the same fucking character like he always does.
And Anthony Hopkins in Collide. And
Gary, you all right? Hold on a second. Gary.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just having this beer.
God damn it, dude.
Strong
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. Where's Tracy Morgan in Fist Fight?
That's another big one.
Next is worst actress. Hey, Jerome. Tyler Perry won for worst actress and Boo 2.
Which is kind of funny. However, the deserving winner, okay, aside from Jennifer Lawrence, is what the fuck? Aside from Jennifer Lawrence, Katherine Heigl in Unforgettable. Oh my lord!
I thought she was gonna win that one.
She's the rightful winner.
The other nominees were Dakota Johnson. She was my pick, actually. Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Watson for The Circle. I haven't seen that.
Jennifer Lawrence and I love that pick. I'm sorry. But like I said, it's polarizing. Easy, Gary, with them. So worst actress. Now, worst actor? Fucking really?
Tom Cruise, The Mummy, won worst actor.
Like I said, where's Ice Cube?
Or Charlie Day. Ice Cube and Charlie Day.
Oh my god!
The other nominees are Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales.
That's bullshit.
Jamie Dornan, yes. Zac Efron. Okay, speaking of which, where's The Rock? That was his worst performance.
Well, Zac Efron, yeah, not only was it his worst performance, he played like one of the biggest fucking douchebags. I don't get it.
It's bullshit. The Rock is not on here.
Mark Wahlberg for Daddy's Home too. Yeah,
yeah.
I can understand, especially for Daddy Homes too. He was just, it's like that movie's fucking useless. So
then
worst
they put
actor.
Tom Cruise in The Mummy. Really?
Stupid.
I would consider it one of his best performances, but I don't consider it a Razzie-worthy performance.
Exactly.
The movie was fucking bad. The movie was fucking bad. I hated it, but
like Fist Fight wasn't even nominated for many of this shit. That's what took me.
It wasn't nominated at all. It wasn't nominated at all.
Bullshit, dude.
Next, you got worst director went to Tony Leondis for the Emoji Movie. Even though I think Fuckface should have won.
I thought Devil Aaron R. Fuck Yourself should have won. Even though he's like one of the most hated people now, and he needs to watch fucking Rick and Morty, and he said he's gonna be doing that for a while. I'm like, good.
Hey Jerome, what if his next film is something you love? Would you like reconsider your now?
I don't know. I don't know, because I'll tell you why. This movie showed his true colors. That's why.
Yeah,
it showed his true colors.
You love his other films pre-Mother, though.
But here's the problem. He was focusing on making a good movie, not focusing on being a fucking asshole.
I just focus on the movie. That's it.
He even said the reason why he made it. Oh, wait. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. Oh, fuck.
Worst picture, which I highly agree, the Emoji Movie.
Which is, okay, you know what's fun? I'm surprised Mother is not nominated for worst picture, even though it got nominated for many other things.
That is pretty amazing.
If you look at it from that viewpoint. Transformers last night, I had a feeling. 50 Shades Darker. Okay, if I was the Razzies, I would replace The Mummy with Fist Fight, me personally. But if you want to look at it from a objective standpoint, I can see it getting replaced with Resident Evil, the final Fuck You.
Right.
Which that wasn't even on here. So yeah.
So that was the Razzie Awards, which I do agree with the Emoji Movie, even though my pick was Transformers last night.
My pick out of all of these was 50 Shits 50 Shits Dumber.
All right. So how much time do we have? I only have two lists from Taste of Cinema. If you want to go.
Oh, go ahead. Go over them. I want to hear this.
Okay, think of like this one. From Taste of Cinema, we have all 16 best animated feature Oscar winners from the 21st century, ranked from worst to best.
Okay. And, knowing me, and Luke Nukem actually pointed this out, and he's pretty much dead on. Almost every year, I always have an anime film in my top 5. Almost. So, I should know a thing or two about fucking anime films. Let's see what we have in stores.
Number 16, Frozen.
That's bullshit. Brave should be there.
Brave's number 15.
I had a feeling they were going to go that route.
Number 14, Zootopia.
What the fuck?
That's a great film.
That's a brilliant movie. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Fuck this list already.
Number 13, Happy Feet.
Zootopia and Frozen is under Happy Feet. Happy Feet is really good, don't get me wrong, but fucking still.
Oh, my pick for best anime features that year was A Scanner Darkly.
I hated that movie. I don't like Richard Linklater. Mine was Monster House.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then again, it wasn't a great year for animation that year anyway.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, Zootopia should be way fucking higher. That's a slap to the face.
Number 12, Big Hero 6.
Let's just see where the rest of the films go. But like I said, I thought How to Train Your Dragon 2 was clearly the fucking rightful winner. But I love Big Hero
My
6.
pick wasn't even fucking nominated.
Your name.
No, the Lego Movie, mate.
Oh shit, the Lego Movie. Well, you know why? According to them, because they had live action scenes in it. Fuck you.
Bullshit.
You don't like Legos. You prefer building blocks, you dumb old fucks.
Number 11 should be higher. Wallace and Gromit.
That should be higher.
Number 10, Wall-E.
That should be way fucking higher.
Number 9 should also be higher. Finding Nemo.
Unbelievable.
And number 8 should have been like top 3. Toy Story 3.
This list is fucking horrible. And this is from Taste of Cinema. Yeah, bad after Taste of Cinema.
Okay, seriously, number 7 is higher than Finding Nemo, Toy Story 3, and Zootopia. I still enjoy the film, but looking now, it's pretty dated. Number 7 is Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
How is it that high? Wait, which Shrek movie?
The first one. That's the only Shrek movie that won.
Okay, the first. Okay. Wait. The second one. I was gonna say because the second one is like one of the greatest fucking animated films ever. The second one, the first Shrek is great, but I would not put it higher than
Toy Story 3.
Than Wall-E. No fucking way.
Not to mention Monsters Inc. should have won because that movie has aged quite well than Shrek.
Dude, Monsters Inc. is, like I said, Pete Docter is the greatest fucking animated filmmaker working.
Number 6, Inside Out.
That should be higher.
Number 5, Rango.
Okay. How is that movie higher? That should be towards the bottom of the list. This list is fucking awful. My best anime film that year was not Rango. It was Kung Fu Panda 2. It kicks the shit out of Rango.
For me, it was Tintin, and it wasn't even nominated.
It wasn't even nominated. Yeah. This is awful. It's
Number
a good
4?
movie, but I don't think it's fucking better than... It's higher than Inside Out. What the fuck?
Number 4, I like this placement here, Up.
That should be number 1.
Number 3, Hey Gary, Ratatouille.
I'm actually happy that Ratatouille is high on the list. But god damn, this list is fucking ass.
Number 2, The Incredibles.
Shit, I thought that was going to be number 1.
No, number 1 is Spirited Away.
Oh, the Hayao...
Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki. Austin would love that. Spirited Away deserves to be high on the list. Okay, where to begin with this movie? Okay, Wall-E should be in the top 5.
Toy Story 3 should be
Toy Story 3 should be oh sweet, thank you. JT Money. Toy Story 3 should be way up there. Inside Out should be high up there.
Finding Nemo.
Zootopia is so low. I can't believe that's. This list was. I give this list a D. Yeah. This.
All right. Last list from Taste of Cinema. It is the top 10 movies of 2017 that should have been nominated for Best Picture.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna.
Number 10 is Mother. It's in my top 5 of the year, but I don't know if I consider Best Picture worthy.
What is the reason? Okay.
Here's the reason. This biblical allegory about the human relationship with nature and about many other things has great writing by Aronofsky and a truly powerful performance by Lawrence in the lead role as the mother. Although
I disagree.
Mother is an impressive film that definitely deserves a Best Picture nomination.
No,
and
it's
also
a
saying that-
hateful fucking movie.
Also, A Mother is probably the best film in Darren Aronofsky's career. It's in my top.
Get the fuck out! Better than, dude. It's in my top 15 worst films of all time. Fuck you.
I just assumed that it would be like in your top 5. I thought it would be in your top 5.
Oh my own.
That is fucking pathetic. Yeah, an atheist like him doing a fucking biblical metaphors in the most mean-spirited, pretentious, hateful fucking. Just move on. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Number 9. I still haven't seen this one. I really want to. The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
It wasn't on my radar. Just move on. I didn't bother to see it.
Number 8. I'm so disappointed I haven't seen it. The Beguiled by Sofia Coppola.
It wasn't on my radar.
I think I saw The Beguiled. I don't remember, but go ahead.
Guile, he's a good fighter in Street Fighter.
Number 7.
What the fuck?
What's number 7?
Did you not just see what he did? He put a sheet over him.
No, dude, it literally. Wait.
A Boar Story.
That movie.
That's a terrific film, actually.
Gary and I went into. We did like an hour, like a 70+ minute rant, going scene by scene by scene of this movie.
Yeah, we did our Chris Stuckman analysis.
Except we didn't give an A- at the end.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a negative A.
Number 6. I still need to see it. The Meyerowitz stories.
That I have not seen.
I heard that was supposed to be all. I think that film was supposed to be all right.
Great. I hear it was great.
All right, but go ahead.
I love Noah Baumbach.
A Ghost Story, a movie about an area.
About more than an area, actually.
That's seriously, that's all the movie was about. But Mary, you're talking about me who judge the films on face value, and people who judge a film on face value with that type of movie are going to hate it. So at least I'm self-aware of that.
Number 5, hell fucking yes, Blade Runner 2049.
I did not see that one.
I'm not even saying a fucking word.
Number 4, Detroit.
That I can agree with. Yes, I would put Catherine Bigelow over Greta Gerwig's hipster ass 80 fucking days of the week.
Oh, come on. And number 3, I still haven't seen. I've heard great things though. The Lost City of Z.
Luke Nukem praises the everlasting shit out of that movie.
I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
Number 2, I still haven't seen. I heard great things about it. Good Time.
That's another film that Luke Nukem, Double Nine, and many others. Shut the fuck up, MC Deadpool. And many others love. And they say Robert Pattinson was like beyond superb.
And number 1 is Columbus.
Huh?
Number 1 is Columbus.
I have no idea. I knew this list was going to be okay. Where's Logan?
Where's Logan? Definitely.
Where's Wonder Woman?
Logan, Wonder Woman, War for the Planet of the Apes, Baby Driver.
Dunkirk.
No, Dunkirk was nominated for Best Picture. Wind River. The Disaster Artist.
Get Out.
No, Get Out was nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, well, like I said, I missed half the list because I was
where the fuck is Coco? Oh, wait, they don't like animated films. I'm sorry. Yeah, this list was garbage. Sorry.
And those are all my topics I have for today.
Oh, beautiful. God. Well, folks, minus that whole factor, I'm not going to lie. I did personally feel a little bit mortified because it was not how it was planned at all. I do feel a little mortified, honestly, but hey, this ain't the first time shit like this happened. But still,
this ain't the first time this relentless, unforgiving piece of shit, pussy ass cocksucker did shit like that to you personally.
But anyways, as for this, folks, again, I feel mortified, and I apologize for you all who had to witness stuff like this. But for episode number 40, we're gonna try not bring any shit up at all. Comments
I
just
will.
removed and all that
When I do the
other
table of
bullshit.
contents, I will do in the comment section post a link to a specific video.
Oh, all right. But anyways, folks, right now I'm gonna go and finish this. I'm gonna go have another one, maybe a third, because I'm gonna probably get fucking drunk tonight. Why not? You know, I wasn't trying to joke around about it, but still. But anyways, folks, we're gonna conclude the show for you all. As always, I hope you all enjoyed Flicks with the Dicks, and please stay tuned for the next episode, whenever the hell that may be. And ciao for now. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys. So, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, and Jacob, for tuning in to today's episode of Flicks with the Dicks. And I will see you all next Sunday with more Blu-rays and some more topics to go over. And stay tuned, where I'm about to do my final live stream for this Kingdom Hearts marathon leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. And so I will see you all next time. Now I gotta go take care of young Xehanort. Got it memorized. Anyways, you take it away, Jerome.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 39 of Flicks with the Dicks. Turning into episode 40, where we might have a special guest or two. You'll never know. We have something planned for us, episode 40. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck, fucktard, and motherfuck jerk off. They're probably circle jerking each other while performing their own version of the human centipede. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and look up some hot milk porn starring Elisa Lynn.